everybody. My name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
Guys, we have to do ASMR karaoke. I don't know what song to do next. I'm looking.
Okay, guys, let's do some dancing. Let's show me my moves.
Addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? Don't you know that you're toxic?
Put more people in stitches than the town stabber. Comedian and podcast host
Chrissie Mayr.
New and old. Welcome back, Zia Anderson, to the SimpCast panel.
Hi.
Fresh off her eating stream on Twitch, which I have some questions about.
Yep, we'll talk about that. It was also coming off of a concert last night that was like in the cold rain, and I felt horrible before I even started the snack stream. So I was like, now I'm gonna try everything on the Wendy's menu, like an idiot.
Seeing, what, Bare Naked Ladies last night?
Yeah, Bare Naked Ladies. They're great. One was it One Look? Is that what that song is?
Met you before the West was won. That's just the shit that I used to listen to in high school.
Everybody loves that.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Deftones, and they were so good live. They were so good live. Like teenage Zia was losing her actual mind.
Look, luckily you still look like teenage Zia. So
I love you so much for saying that, because I feel like I'm about 50.
Well, when you eat all the snacks, it's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's all good. And good. I didn't mean that as a knock. You look hot.
Oh, it's okay.
Popping her SimpCast cherry today, Missy B. Yes, she's a Twitcher. She's a content creator. I wasn't sure what to call
You're gonna say she's a cunt.
She's a cunt. She's one of my favorite cunts for sure. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna wing the intro. So hello, welcome, Missy.
You nailed it with cunt, I think.
Look at your professional microphone. See,
I try.
This is
I pick
amazing.
up the scraps around here. They're pretty good.
Yes, I need to tell Gino to get a microphone, a professional one for his home situation, and try to not have his cat knock it over. But welcome, Missy. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be great. We have so many important female and regular issues to discuss, news of the day. And joining us by car, she's on the move. She's on the road. I don't know where she's going, but I have to know with all that cleavage. Brittany Venti, hello.
Hi. I'm just going home from San Antonio.
Just blink twice if you're being sex trafficked. Okay, she's not.
She winked twice.
Oh my God, why were you in San Antonio?
I went to Six Flags with my friend and some other people too, and it was fun. I didn't really go on any of the scary rides though because I'm a little bitch. Okay. No, I actually didn't go on it because like I get motion sick or whatever. And then so I like got tired by the time like 6 o'clock came around, and I was like, yeah, I want to take a nap. So they like dropped me off at the hotel, and like I just took a nap. And then they went back out at night and got to see all the cool fireworks, and I missed out because I was napping. And now I'm sleep deprived again.
That's awesome.
So I'm really tired.
I love that your guys' inner child is so alive and well. You're like, no, we're gonna go get a hotel just so we can go to Six Flags. That's fucking awesome. And I too cannot handle. I don't know what happened and when, but I can't handle basically any ride that spins you around, which is most of them. Like I have to be gently lifted, and then
it's so funny you say that because so there was 4 of us, and all of us were in one of these rides that are like little 8 balls, and it's one of the ones where it has a little table in the middle. And
you said 8 balls?
Yeah. They're in the shape of 8 balls.
Is this a Hunter Biden ride? What is this?
So you're inside the ball and like Hunter Biden's balls, and then you're like spinning the table, and so it goes as fast as you're spinning it, right? The little thing in the middle. And the 3 people I'm with, they're all men, so like they're all able to spin it really fast. And I wasn't even doing anything because like why should women work anyway? So like they were spinning it, and they spun it so fast that we literally started hearing breaking noises, and none of the other balls were spinning anymore, and we were still spinning at top speed, and I like almost threw up after. We literally almost broke the ride.
Like a nightmare. That sounds like such a nightmare. And also I believe also popping her SimpCast cherry. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not. I have a shit memory is what I'm learning. Isabella Riley, one of my favorite internet trolls. You've been on legit news programs, so you're here to bring a serious tone to the show.
Yeah, no, I don't know why anyone takes me seriously. No, you're right. It is my first time. We've talked about me coming on here multiple times, but there's always something that comes up, and I was like, you know what? Today I was like, I'm really busy today. I'm literally moving to Texas on Tuesday morning.
Congrats!
Yes, I'm getting out of New York City. But I was like, you know what? Every day, every Sunday, there's always something I'm doing. So I'm just going to do it tonight because I want to procrastinate packing, obviously. And every Sunday is going to be busy anyway. So I was like, you know what? Tonight is the night. I have a lot to do, but it's fine. We want to procrastinate and talk about stupid women stuff. So here I am.
The way with packing, it doesn't even matter how early you start. It's like you will be down to the wire. You will be doing, you know what I mean? You're going to be doing it at all hours anyway. You're going to forget stuff. So it's
what's funny is like I'm only bringing my clothes. Like I'm literally not bringing any furniture, and it's still like I counted how many dresses I have, and I like never wear dresses unless I'm out in an event. I have 104 dresses, and it's just so stupid because I never wear any of them. Like I buy dresses that I'll never wear. Even like last year, like a few months ago, I was buying like hoe dresses. I'm like, where am I wearing these? Like,
do you like see a hoe dress? Like a tube dress?
No, like
hoe dress.
Just really short and like tight, which is fine. I like those dresses, but I will never wear them out now that I'm no longer in college. You know what I mean? So it's like, why am I buying these dresses? I went to
a thrift shop once, and they had a section that was labeled skanky dresses. Like that's what it said on the label, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! It's my section."
That's really funny
to me. I just duck-duck-go'd hoe dress, and this is what comes up: a picture of a little girl.
Oh my god!
That's like Jeffrey Epstein's dream.
I was gonna say now it really is Hunter Biden.
It's called the Tally Ho AOP dress. They shouldn't be putting the word hoe in any clothing that's for children.
Yeah, let's just steer clear of that.
Look at this hoe dresses. These are wedding dresses. These aren't hoe dresses.
Ho no mo.
All right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop doing this
church
thing
dresses, funeral
Google
dresses.
Bring up the results. Yeah. this here a little bit. This gold. This is a gold honey pimp costume. All right,
But my point is, there's like 5 to 10 dresses that I actually will wear out of the a million dresses that I own, and it's just such a woman thing. And I still have like a sickness where I have so many like online carts for all these different apps of dresses that I want, and I still think I need more dresses that I'll never wear. And this is why women are irrational beings by nature. So
Isabella, is it
sell them.
because are you a dress repeater, or do you feel like for every event that you'll be probably photographed at, you feel like you have to have a fresh outfit?
Oh no, I'll repeat because there's only a few things that I own that I actually think are like perfect for a certain event. So I will repeat and then buy new stuff that I'll never wear. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, so you have things in your closet that still have tags on them.
Oh yes. Oh
then then you should definitely be taking advantage of, what are the things? Is it Poshmark?
Poshmark,
or Facebook
Macari.
Market?
Yeah, I'm going to do that when I get there. I was trying to start selling it before I was moving, but then I was like, well, what if it gets shipped and it's in the, in the shipping process and I need to sell
stuck.
Yeah, so I'll see if I have time when I actually unpack it all. But yeah, I'm ridiculous. But
are you the kind of person that would wear a dress with a tag just in case you want to return it?
No, I'll take the tag off. No, everything I buy is super. Everything I buy is cheap. Like I don't like to splurge. Like I'm like, oh my god, Princess Polly dresses are so expensive and they're like $30. I don't splurge on stuff like on clothes. So they're all cheap, and I'll resell it. But yeah, no, I'm not a big returner. I should be. I would save a lot of money if I did return things, but no, too lazy.
Yeah, I get stuff from Amazon that's like, I'm like, is it, should I return it? And then it stays in a box. And then I eventually go, well, it's been too long now. I guess
But Amazon makes it
for
so
life.
Easy.
Yeah.
Amazon makes it so easy. Like the other stores are different. Like it's difficult, but Amazon's pretty easy. You can just drop it off. You don't need to print out a label. You don't need to bring a box. You just got to give it to this person and you're good to go with QR code. And right. So they make it easy.
You know what else
no
is
excuses
easy?
there.
You know what else is easy, guys? Making money with crypto.
Yes. Go off, Chrissy.
Oh shit! Never mind. Hi, Anna. Sorry, I didn't mean to
hi.
the read before you.
No, go do your crypto thing. Everyone knows me.
Anna, you're probably getting your makeup on if I know you well enough.
Yes, you do.
You're getting ready. How was your week?
It was a shit show, but we can talk about that after you do your.
Okay. Oh no!
After you do your plug.
Yeah, I want to hear about your new creep. It's always good to have a new creep, but you know what's better than creeps? Crypto! Guys, we've seen so many people making ridiculous money from crypto. But did you know that it's easy for you to do the same? Yes, even if you're a woman. The Copy My Crypto membership site shows you the exact cryptos that YouTuber James McMahon personally holds and allows you to copy him. It's like having a big brother or a smart boyfriend. I'm adjusting this for SimpCast. Who knows what he's doing? It's like having a man. You don't need to know a thing about crypto or how to invest. You just do what he does. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about James. He runs the Crypto with James YouTube channel, which despite heavy censorship, thanks YouTube, has over 15,000 subscribers and 1 million views. Since March of 2020, he's told his viewers to buy 26 crypto coins. Had you put $100 into each one, you would have like over 66K right now. Of these 26 coins, his top pick of the year, a coin called Phantom, is currently up around 440 times from when he started. That one call alone has retired a number of people, including guys and girls in their 20s and 30s. Remember, this is all public knowledge. You can go to YouTube and verify this for yourself. So if this is sounding good to you and you'd like to check it out and join the 1,300 members who copy James and stop what you're doing, that's right. Keep your hands where I can see them, boys. And head over to copymycrypto.com/Mayr. That's spelled M-A-Y-R. Nice burp. You'll not find proof of everything I've said. My listeners get full access for just $1. You won't find this offer anywhere else, but act fast because this is a New Year offer and it won't last soon. No, it won't. It'll expire soon. Fuck. I hate myself. That's copymycrypto.com/Mayr. Don't take this offer lightly. He's the real deal. You should listen to him. He's a man. Visit the site now. Yeah. Copy my crypto. Did you guys used to copy anybody's like paper in school growing up?
Oh, God, I was the one that everybody copied off of.
Really? Because you're
Yeah.
nice. You're the nice girl.
I was
you're
too nice.
You were nice and you couldn't say no.
Yep, that's exactly it.
I wanted Zia in my homeroom.
I was like, yeah, sure. Just don't beat me up later. I don't have any lunch money.
I would let people copy. Like, you could copy off me. You're going to be wrong, but you can copy off me. You're going to get a D.
When I was in college, if I had a friend that was in my class, I would switch out of it. Like you had like a first 2 weeks where you could switch out and like figure out what classes you wanted in college. I would switch out if I had any friends in my classes for multiple reasons. One, because I was always the one that would do the work and it never benefited me, but also I would have friends that would either try to always get me to go to class when I didn't want to go, or they'd want me to sign them in when they weren't there. And I was like, I just don't want to talk to anyone when I'm there. I want to be left alone. I'm very introverted. Like, I don't want to talk to you during class. I don't want you to tell me to come when I don't want to come. Like, I don't know. It was like a whole thing, but I was like a psychopath where most people want their friends in classes with them. And I literally would switch out of a class that I wanted to take if a friend of mine was in it.
That makes sense because
that.
then you have to make a tough choice. You're like, am I going to help my friend cheat or are they going to be a distraction?
It's just like it never benefited me. And I would have friends that would either want me to always sign them in and like maybe get myself in trouble, or would want me to go to class where they didn't take attendance. And I was like, I don't need to have a teacher teach me. I'm a very independent learner. So it's a waste of my time to go to class. So like, I don't want you to try to guilt me into going to class. I want to go to class when I want to go to class. Same thing. Okay. I don't go to the gym, but I never understand people.
Stop.
I'm not a gym person. Okay. I just have weird eating habits. But if I did go to the gym, I would never want to go with someone because they would want you to go at a certain time. They'd want to leave at a certain time. Like, I just want to go there and do what I want to do and leave. It's like the same concept. I don't want to have to figure that out with other people.
I'm 100% with you on that. No, for working out, especially like even people like group classes. I don't like group classes. I don't want a trainer. Like that is me time. That's my alone time. I put my headphones in. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to show anyone how to do a workout. I don't like none of that stuff. Like I just want to be left alone so I can do my workout. And then when people interrupt you and they're like, oh, you should do this. And I'm like, please get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. It's just like, just don't talk to me. I don't know. But I know other people like it because it keeps them accountable and like keeps them going. But it's like, I just don't want that. I'll either go if I want to go or regardless. So it's the same sort of logic, but most people don't apply that to classes. I could kind of figure out as like gym being the same thing. Cause I've always heard people complaining, oh, she wants to go to the gym at this time, but I don't want to do this. And I have this. I'm like, oh my God, I would rather
then just go by yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, how are we able to hear a Brittany Venti burp and she's not even on the stream right now?
I'm sorry. I ate so much Wendy's.
It's been Zia the whole time.
I was like, she's like burp teleporting.
Another thing. Sorry, this is such a sidetrack. Like,
no, I have
being a loner. Okay,
yes.
I like to eat by myself. I don't want to talk to you while I'm eating. I just want to eat and like watch what I want to watch. I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't care about like being gross and eating in front of people. It's just like I don't want to talk to anyone while I eat. It's just all these things that you tend to do with other people. I like to do by myself, but I think that's because
I did bottomless mimosas by myself today.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
And I'm still here.
An independent woman.
How many for you was the bottomless? Like how
5.
many did you have? 5. Okay.
And like
wow.
in a big like glass.
Like a goblet of mimosa.
A goblet, yeah.
All right, now I feel good. I feel like I'm not alone because I was horrifically hungover this morning. Like I was at Tiff's last night in Morris Plains. Thank you to if there's anybody in the chat who came out last night. Thank you for coming. It was so fucking fun. Like I was just like riffing about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, and I was like, oh, I think I can like make this part of my set now. It was good. It worked out. And oh my God, I had just 3, maybe 4, but like just 3 big Cosmos and no water. It never occurs to you to have water. Water, that's for losers.
Or to eat anything. Once you start drinking, everything else goes out the window. You're just like, booze.
Yeah, I meant to like finish. I started the salad before the show and I was like, I can eat a little before a show, but not too much. It's like this delicate balance. And I have to have 1 drink in me before I get on stage, but like not more than that. But then I woke up so hungover and my body was like hot. Like my head wasn't like, I didn't feel sick, but like, I think my body was just trying to process out the alcohol. Cause like I was hot and I'm usually just cold all the time. And the same thing happened to me when I woke up the day after Cinco de Mayo. Cause we went to our friend's house for the first time in like a couple years and they kept feeding me margs. And I was like, it's Cinco de Mayo. I have to have 6 margaritas.
Or you're
Same
racist.
thing. Or you're racist. I woke up in the middle of
Literally.
the night after Cinco de Mayo, like in a hot sweat. I had to like go into the bathroom and like throw cold water on my head and neck, and I was like,
Chrissy was wet, literally.
I was so I don't know. It might just be like the sugar because I've been doing keto, so maybe my body's like
Oh, that
keto?
could
not being a
easily
drunk
be it.
slut. Yeah.
Your body's not used to that. Keto is like it's just protein and fat mostly, right? Like no
Yeah.
carbs, no sugar,
Some
so no
veggies,
alcohol,
but like
veggies, no fruit, right?
you know, you can actually have spiked seltzers on keto because they're like they're like a couple of carbs each, and like the
Can you have
goal
fentanyl?
fentanyl.
Fentanyl, like for George Floyd. Just like to honor him.
There's probably no carbs in fentanyl.
Probably
How
not.
many
Yeah.
carbs are in fentanyl?
It's also
Just
gluten-free.
Yeah.
vegan.
Yeah,
my
it
God.
sounds like it's a skinny drug, I would say. Kind of like how skinny people do coke and fentanyl gets mixed in. So I would say
I
it's
can
pretty
see that.
skinny.
Yeah.
Endorsed.
I think the goal of keto is to have like carnivore diet. I think is to have like 20 carbs or less, but keto might be like in the 40s range.
You can get kicked out by 24.
Kicked
to-
out.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It'll
Your
kick
body
you out of
kicks you out.
keto. Yeah. I used
Oh.
to do it a lot. Anytime you start eating something else, like a piece of toast, all of a sudden you're just like, I want to die. There's like a rock in your stomach because your body's not used to processing
Yeah.
it.
I
Yeah,
had like a couple of croutons, and I feel like that's it. Might as well.
Fat people must relate to this so much.
We're sitting here talking about. Well, I can talk about all the Wendy's that I ate. that'll
Zia,
bring 'em in.
you two. I was like, let me be a supportive friend. Let me watch my friend Zia's Twitch stream, and it's you
Thank you.
sprawled out on a counter. I'm like, I know that counter. Like we had coffee at that counter. The counter
You've
of your
been at
house.
that counter, yeah.
You're sprawled out. You're laying down, covered in blankets and food everywhere.
So my snack streams are I just try stuff that I've never had before. So it'll be new snacks or something I've never had. And so I try a variety of stuff. Now I've decided to do fast food places I've never had. So I'd never had Wendy's. I had their spicy
You never
crispy
had
chickens.
Wendy's?
No, we had one on the island I'm from, but it was on the other side of the island and I just never went.
Zia's from Hawaii. She's very
You never tried like a
very
Frosty?
ethnic.
I had my first
Did you try
Frosty
one
tonight.
today?
Yes, I
Did you
tried
love
chocolate.
it?
It's so good. It's really dangerous that I know that those exist now.
You need to do the thing that's like the white trash thing. So you get the Frosty, it has to be vanilla, and you take a
Fries.
French fry and you dip it in, and then you
Oh
eat the
yes,
fry.
yep. We did
You
that.
did it?
Everybody was telling me I had to do that. I was like, all right, fries and Frosty. I tried one in the chocolate, one in the vanilla. It's so good. It's so
Frosties
good.
are so
It is
fucking
good.
good.
It is good, but you know a fat bitch invented that shit. Like that's
Oh,
some shit only
easily.
a fat person would eat. Like they eat like butter, just straight up type of thing.
My little brother used to do that. He used to just eat mouthfuls of butter.
My sister used to do that too.
oh.
She would like eat the sticks.
Yes,
Oh.
it's so weird. I'm like, what do you? And he was like 4. Like we'd have to take the butter away at restaurants, you know, and they put a little thing of butter because he would just take the butter and take a spoon and just eat the butter, and we'd have to take it away from him. But I
This
tried
judgment-
every.
This
Oh, go ahead,
judgment
sorry.
that we feel towards butter eaters, does this same judgment apply towards like when there's like a whipped cream out? Like let's say hypothetically you order like berries and cream. Like if you just start eating the cream left over, is that similar
cream
to
is
like a person
good.
who eats butter?
Yeah, no, that's acceptable.
Okay.
I hate
Also-
whipped cream.
Wow.
I give it to my
Fucking
dog.
bowls
She
of it.
likes
I'd be like,
it.
"Ah." I
It
used
also-
to get when I was a fat bitch in college, I would eat like buckets of Cool Whip because I was like, "Oh, it's low calories," and I would
Ooh.
just like pass out.
That was the 90s. They were all about like
Whip.
fat free and all that stuff. And it's
But
just
really, it was
so
just high
terrible.
in sugar and like
Yeah.
all kinds of other shit. Yeah, it was awful for you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna get to a couple of these old super chats from the prior super chats from the prior SimpCast premiere. From Rakita Law, thank you. He said, "I unironically want a MAGA Disney princess." Oh, I wonder if that was about Ashton Birdie. I think that sounds like a Halloween costume. From Mark, thank you for the super chat. Are you ladies stoked about Top Gun Maverick? I feel the need for speed, fly Navy. I am excited for the new Top Gun. I give Tom Cruise props for doing his own stunts and whatnot. From the Sexy Groove, who else is glad Taco Bell brought back the Mexican pizza?
Oh, they did?
8 Ball. Now that's a date night.
I didn't
I'm
know.
more excited for the taco fries, honestly.
Taco fries?
Wait, what's
Yeah,
the
they're
taco
really good.
fry?
They
It's good.
basically put taco seasoning on the fries, and it's really good.
That sounds
Ooh,
awesome.
I'm Googling taco fries. Okay, fries with basically like taco salad stuff on top. Or taco stuff. Okay, where was I? Okay, from G Diddy, this is an all-star lineup. Amazing as always, Chrissy. Luckily, that comment applies to this week too. He said, by the way, do you guys have any thoughts on the current Meshigas going on in Israel? I would love to hear your thoughts. I have zero opinion on
Mishigas.
Israel. Oh, Mishigas. Sorry, I don't know Jewish words.
I don't know what that means, and I don't know why I know the word. I have no idea.
have zero opinion of Israel, and I don't know why people are so obsessed with it.
What's happening in Israel right now?
I have no idea.
I'm terrible. I don't know anything.
Fighting Palestine or something.
Oh, is that still happening?
Aren't they always doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have
Nina.
Hi. I came to make fun of Anna specifically.
I saw you in the chat. I wasn't giving her shit. It was just funny because one summer she called the can't believe it's not butter thing, and she stayed on like the 1-800 line for like all day to tell them that she can believe it's not butter.
Oh, that's dedication.
My parents were pissed when they got the phone bill.
That's the ultimate troll. I love that.
But you know, people like Isabel, the lovely Isabel, don't know you, Anna. They
She
don't know
doesn't.
what you eat. So you
Like
can't
dirt?
go around judging. Yes, specifically. You can't go around judging your sister when you eat dirt, girl. Come
I
on.
wasn't judging her for the butter. I wish I liked butter as much as she did. It's just it's
I know.
okay.
I can't understand people who melt butter and put it in their coffee. That makes no sense.
People
That's
do that?
Yeah.
Coffee,
It's
right?
supposed to make you lose weight. Yeah, yeah.
It's like a
Really?
thing.
It's
Yeah.
only if you're on
Supposedly.
keto. It's only if you're on a fat.
If you're on
burning diet.
keto, they
Oh,
do
butter
that.
coffee tomorrow. I'm gonna be butter coffee girl. Sounds fucking gross, but I'll try it. I've
You
had
should
more
do a
disgusting-
stream when
I've
you
had
try
grosser
it.
things in my mouth. Yes, I will. I
It's
will
supposed to
stream
be
it.
a keto thing, Chrissy. So you're do it.
I think I talk a big
Try it.
game about keto, but I feel like if you were to look really closely at what I'm eating, you'd probably be like, you're probably
You're
not doing it right.
borderline.
Yeah, you're in it, you're out of it. Okay. So we don't know what Meshigas is. Chipicus S says, Chrissy, will you have Count Dink on your podcast? Oh, I have had him on, and I will definitely have him back. From Rowdy Raff, lost a lot on crypto, and this is all I can afford now. But I'm a Lauren simp, so here you go. He should have used copy my crypto. From Muffin, this is live, right? Please read now if it's live. Oops. Okay.
Whoops.
Sorry. Muffin.
Quick question: where's Brittany going? Or
She is
returning
coming back from San Antonio.
On the highway to hell.
Are you in an Uber?
Yeah. What is going
that's what-
on?
I mean, all men basically are Ubers, right? They're like, they
Ah.
have 2 jobs, which is dispensing money and driving women to places where they need to go. So
We can't have women driving around. It's dangerous.
it is, and that's why I advocate for state-mandated pink cars. It's like a red flag. It sends the signal to drivers around you to not get near you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like a
that.
student driver sign or something.
Right.
Let's everyone know you're a woman. Okay, let's see what's next here. From G Diddy Ashton, read Edwin Black's books, for example, War Against the Weak, The Transfer Agreement, IBM, and the Holocaust, etc. I will give her the message. Chipicus says, what do you guys think of The View? I suspect it was created by the FSB to hold back women intellectually. Yeah, probably.
I've never watched The View. It looks horrendous.
It looks, yeah, I only watch it when it's on like in a doctor's office and I can't look away.
Like a car accident, like a bad car
Yeah.
accident. You're like,
oh, I'm like, how has Whoopi gotten fatter?
Why would you
From-
watch cable? Who watches cable?
Ew, cable. From Ryuzan, you should invite Anna, that Star Wars girl. She landed on an LA roadside. Oh my God. Yeah,
Oh
we have
my
to hear
God.
about that, Anna.
Trying to do it now or when you're done reading your super chats?
I have a couple more. Okay, I'm almost done. Pat Maloney, what model of shotgun, Loza? I don't remember what that was about. From In Hot Water, would you get pregnant and abort it for $1 million? No, I
Oh
would not.
no.
I would not. I would not.
Oh.
Probably for no amount of money. Pat Maloney, every woman I knew who had one took it very seriously. Some of these crazy holes celebrate it. At some point, the fetus feels pain. Of course they do.
The fuck.
All right, cool. That was a super chat recap. Yes, Anna, I want to hear about your harrowing tale of
Oh God.
car
Oh my
drama.
God, poor Anna.
I know, it was terrible. So on Friday, it was Friday the 13th, and I had a bad feeling like the night before because I had to go to Beverly Hills on Friday to go do this like in-person podcast. And I was like, they're at the very top of the fucking hill. And my truck is really old. So I was like, ah, shit, I have a bad feeling. I was like, should I just take an Uber? Should I just take my truck? And my friend John said to take an Uber so I could use the carpool lane. And then Cecil told me, he's like, just take your truck. Stop being a pussy. So I was like, okay, I'll take my truck. I'll save money. I won't spend money on an Uber.
Listen to Cecil. Oh,
I did. I listened to Cecil. So I take my truck up the freaking mountains, and I had to like park. Like it was that steep of an incline, but it was in the shade. So at least that was nice. And my truck was completely fine. And then I went to the Getty. Everything was good. And I was like, it's, the parking for that is an underground structure. So I was like, okay, it's cooled down even more because it was really hot on Friday. And I was like, okay, maybe that bad feeling was just a fluke. And I'm driving home, and I don't know if you guys use Waze, but Waze kind of like will find like the fastest route as compared
It's
to
a
like
bullshit route. Sorry, I hate Waze. But
okay, I love Waze, but
No,
I guess
Waze is
I
great.
fucking hate Waze.
Google Maps till I die.
Google Maps.
Okay, well,
is
I
Waze.
like
We both
Waze
own
because
each
it's
other.
really convenient in Southern California.
I don't know what that is.
Southern
It's like
California?
No. Waze? What's Waze? I don't know what you guys are talking
it's
just
like a
another map.
navigation,
Oh.
but it'll take you like on kind of janky routes, but it does work.
And it tells
And
you when there's cops.
Yes.
Let's not
Oh.
forget the best part about it.
Yeah.
That's a good part. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Well, the one problem with it is like, oh, the fastest way home is to get onto this one freeway. And all of a sudden I'm driving and I had heard this like whistling noise whenever I stepped on the gas. And I was like, okay, maybe my tire is going flat. I don't know.
But car was hitting on you.
Well, no. And when I, oh my God. Well, when I step on the brakes, they go away. So I'm like, okay, my brakes are fine. And then like there was a truck, like I was in this lane. There's another truck right here. And then I smelled something really sweet. And I was like, oh, what is that? And then I saw smoke and I was like, oh my God, that car is smoking. And then I realized it was my truck that was smoking.
Oh no.
And I was immediately, I was like, oh my God. And I went across like 3 lanes.
What's your car made of that it smelled sweet?
It was the coolant. So when the coolant leaks, that's
oh my God.
She cooks ham on the top of her car.
She had pixie sticks in the
I know. Well, it was like a part of the engine that was smoking, and so I was freaking out. And this freeway, I did get kind of lucky. Most of the freeway doesn't have any shoulders. It's just like, straight concrete walls.
Mm-hmm.
And so I immediately called my dad. I'm like, Daddy, help me. This is what's wrong. And I opened my, hood, and all the smoke came out, and it didn't look like anything was wrong. And so my dad's like, just call AAA, get it towed home. And that's when I look on the map of where I was. I was in the heart of Compton.
Wow.
And I was
Oh no.
Were you then, does that mean you're straight out of Compton?
Huh?
Straight out of Compton, baby.
She needs to get straight out of Compton really fast.
Out of there. And
no.
I called my boyfriend. Literally everyone that I know that lives near me is gone. Like this weekend.
It sounds
And
like
so-
all the people you called right away were men. I'm noticing a trend.
Of course they're men. I'm not. Yeah, well, all the boys I know are out of town, and so it didn't make that any easier. And then I was like, okay, call AAA. They're sending me a tow truck, and they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be here in 90 minutes. I was like, okay, I'll do a live stream so I don't freak out and like I have
The
There's
people in
people
your
there.
chat were really mean too, because so I went into her chat like way later, like 2 hours later, because I saw John Malin streaming and I was like, what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on? Why is he stream sniping Anna? And then I saw you in this dark car, which was like something out of Blair Witch. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You guys could see it. Like when I started the stream, the sun was up,
Mhm.
and then by the time the tow truck got there, it was pitch black, almost midnight.
Yeah, and it was really weird because all the people in her chat were like, Nina, tell her to like get off the stream and call AAA. This dumb bitch is like not even calling like AAA and blah blah blah. And I'm
did.
like, She called AAA. She's waiting for the title literally says like waiting for AAA to show up. Like, and you were there waiting for AAA, and everyone in the chat was like shitting on you, being like, she's so stupid. She hasn't even called like a tow truck. And I'm like,
I did. Well,
She
so
did call
after
it
90
tow
minutes,
truck.
I called them back and they're like, we haven't sent one yet. And then he's like, oh, you have to go over 13 miles to get to my house. And he's just like, oh, okay, we're just going to pull your truck off the freeway. And then he's like, and then you'll have to call another tow truck to take you home. And I was like, you're going to abandon me in the middle of Compton and at night? Like, and I started crying because I was freaking out at that point. Because I'm like, it's been 3 hours at this point. Now you're telling me I'm not going to get home. And I don't know. I just had a bad feeling. So I got really upset. And then the tow truck came and the guy took me home. So,
somehow hearing this story while in the car on the way home isn't the best time.
Yeah, poor Brittany. She's all scared now. It's okay.
It's getting dark out of her window.
I'm guessing that your car is like not 30 years old like mine is.
I think the moral of that story is Waze still sucks.
You know what? I'm actually starting to feel that.
Well, and Brittany, I don't think you're driving, right? Like, I think so. Somebody's there with you.
No, I am driving.
She's got one of those Teslas.
Yeah, she's got. You're not in a Tesla. You're not in an automatic driving car. No. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I'm in a manual right now.
She's driving with her new Neuralink implant. She just thinks about the turns.
Yeah, so you're not alone. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, that's very scary, Anna. I'm glad you didn't get raped or anything. But it's good that you were live streaming so that people could, watch along. She was so
always
funny.
takes that long.
She was so funny because she had she had the phone, and like when the tow truck driver came, and she had it like below, and like she was like talking to him, and we were all listening to the conversation. And then she's like, "Should I end it, you guys? Like, I think I'm safe."
Because I'm cute. Here's the thing. First, a tow truck came up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm safe. This guy's going to tow me home. And I was like, are you with AAA? And he's like, yeah. And then I was like, okay. He's like, well, where do you need to go? And I told him. And then he's like, oh yeah, that's going to be like $500, like $200 to $500. I was like, excuse me, this is AAA. It covers it. You're not supposed to charge me. And he's like, oh, I'm not with AAA. I was like, but you just told me you were. So I was kind of sketched out.
Oh, that's creepy.
That's
no.
super sketch.
I was sketched out with the first tow truck. So when the second showed up, I was like, are you with AAA? Are you really with AAA?
Let me see some identification, sir.
Yeah, don't they need to have identification for AAA or something? I feel like they do.
Well, they're supposed to ask you to see your AAA card, and like the number on it to make sure that it's the right person. And he didn't.
Like to an Uber. Yeah, that's sketchy as hell.
Everybody's
really
blaming
nice.
Cecil.
Aren't you supposed to be able to track them? Like you can get like a little text and you can track them like live.
I didn't get
I've gotten
that.
broken down many times.
Did they?
You got to get that, and you have to say to be somewhere at this time to make them come faster. Like you need to make it urgent.
I know.
There you go.
That sounds like a sex tip as well, Isabella.
I guess so. Apply it to everything in life.
Hurry up! Yeah.
Did they have a rule
Literally.
that you couldn't ride because of COVID? You couldn't ride in the tow truck with the guy. You had to find your own way home.
No, that they don't care about that now.
Oh, thank God! This just recently, a few months ago, like 2 or 3 months ago, maybe happened to me where my car wouldn't start in the city. I don't have AAA. I have like progressive roadside assistance. I think.
Do you have
Same
AA?
Well, almost.
They're not as good. No,
not as good. Yeah, no, and my car wouldn't start, and so I had to. This is in the city at night too, like in New York City. I went and hung out at Gas Digital for like 4 hours. Thank God, because if I just had to sit in the city by myself, I was like, yeah, thank God they were open. They had a late show, but the first tow truck driver didn't show up. They canceled, so I waited an hour and a half, and then they had to call another one. I ended up waiting 3.5 hours for an actual tow truck to come. And then they told me that because of COVID, I couldn't ride. And I had to go all the way out to Jersey. I couldn't ride in the car with them. So I would have to get an Uber home, which was going to be like $150
What?
on top of the tow, which they only pay for part of it because it was like outside of their perimeter of miles that they pay for. I had to then pay another $140. And then when they got there, my fucking car started.
No. Oh no.
The worst. I thought I was
That does suck. That does suck, but one time I did have to ride in the car with a tow truck guy for like 40 minutes, and it was like the worst small talk of my life that I was like, I would literally rather like spend $1,000 than to get out of this conversation with you.
Oh no.
So
I
nice.
know, I
I'm just such a bitch.
I feel like at that point you should just be
I've
like,
been to
hey,
those.
yeah. You should be like, hey, yeah. So how do you feel about the Holocaust? I feel like that's a good
Literally.
icebreaker.
Oh my god.
Like I'm like my
How
car
do you
not
feel
working is literally like the Holocaust. Don't you agree?
How do you feel about Israel and Palestine? And then that will
Oh,
be the
God.
Oh,
That's a
the
conversation.
Russia and Ukraine. That's a great conversation.
Yeah.
Or tell them that you're trans.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Literally, I can't even
Maybe
tell.
they're into it.
I was gonna
Dude,
say,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
not right.
Isabella's really pretty. They'd be like, you're a man? Okay, I think I could be into this.
Be like, I'm
Yeah.
sold. Whatever it is.
Exactly.
I
That's a
have
good
a
point.
car breakdown story in Mexico that was kind of weird. So we were driving my old SUV. It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
You know, when you honk the horn, does it go?
I wish. I wish it would. I should get that for my new car. And so I was like, I wanted my husband to stop by McDonald's so that we can get an ice cream because I hadn't had a McDonald's ice cream for like years. And I was like, I want one, just do it. And so he
It's so
did.
good.
And the second we pulled into the driveway into like the parking lot, the car started smoking, like the fucking, like there was smoke everywhere, and then it just went dead in the middle of the McDonald's parking lot. So then
be right back.
so then all these Mexican people were like mad at us because we had blocked the parking lot. and then one of them was really nice though, was like this very heavy set woman, and she was clearly going to McDonald's for reasons, but it was she was very happy to help us. And so she came along with her daughter, and they like pushed our SUV with their SUV into a parking lot. And it was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life, because she was like literally like slamming on her fucking gas to like push our, like she like was basically like just hitting she was just doing that over and over. And I was like, that's like hurting her vehicle, and she doesn't even give a fuck. She just like really wants us out of the way so that she can get to that drive-through.
She's helping because she just wants the food. She's
Don't
like, I can't wait.
She's like, get out of the way so we can get some more food. Anyways, it was really funny. It was a good situation. And then we had to call the tow truck, which they don't have here, because you could pretty much do anything in Mexico and you don't get towed. Like you can park anywhere, you can do everything. They barely ever have tow trucks. So we actually had to find one, and it was kind of expensive to get one because again, they don't really have them here. But then we did, and it was fine. It was an adventure though.
It's always an adventure. Yeah. You just have to be like, all right, I am out of control. Like I am not in control of the situation. And you have to just
The lady was really funny with the let me just like keep smashing into your car and push it into the
Did she damage your car?
She's like,
no, she was damaging her own car. And I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she hungry.
Yeah. She was
like,
hungry. I need to have food.
She hungry. Oh wait, we have some soups. I think I saw some familiar faces in the chat. Oh my god, I was correct. Elijah Schaffer, thank you so much for the super chat. Kez and I are your simp, Chrissy. We love you. Are you on vacation right now, Elijah? I was looking at your, I think your Instagram. You posted a picture of a pool.
Ooh.
And I got a little jelly. Thank you, Elijah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, Elijah, if you're on, are you still there? It was a couple minutes ago, but I wanted to talk to you about what's going on with the You Are Here stuff. I saw a couple of tweets, like a little bit of back and forth, but it seems, I don't know. There's really like no developments, just basically like that Sydney is leaving the show. So I don't know if it'll continue with like what you're thinking, Elijah, if you want to. I mean, this isn't me pitching myself, but it's me. I mean, I'm not pitching myself. No, I'm just fucking around.
Well, I was a little confused because Elijah had made a tweet saying that he didn't know, that he found out about this situation on Twitter. And I thought that was really weird because I just have a hard time believing something like that, personally speaking, because it's such a big show, and I would assume that you guys would be in touch, and it just wouldn't make sense that you had no idea. And then Sydney did come back with, "Hey, you knew So I don't really know why Elijah would say he didn't know. So I would be curious to know about that part.
Elijah, let's see. I'm gonna send you the link to your Twitter if you're listening. If you care.
Meanwhile,
Zia, somebody's
yeah.
I know.
My belly is so full. It's so uncomfortable. I feel like I didn't eat that much too, but I guess it was like more than I thought. I probably had like 3 bites of each burger. I had 2 nuggets, and then I had some of the Frosty.
This is during your eating show?
Yeah.
Zia's going into a food coma right before our eyes.
Zia's in a food coma. This was me on the counter. This is more comfortable, at least. It's not a hard surface. It's a couch, so it's kind of nicer.
Are you eating more than you normally would eat, like in a regular meal on these things?
No, one of these days I have to like actually add up how much it is, because I don't eat all of everything, and I usually don't eat to being super full. I just don't know if it's because I'm like not feeling well or slightly sick, maybe because I didn't have much of an appetite. All I've eaten today is I had a salad, and then I had a green shake, which is basically a salad but blended. So I haven't eaten much of anything before I had
protein.
Somebody could pay me to drink or eat that.
Oh yeah, you don't like vegetable stuff, huh?
The only vegetables I eat are French fries.
How do you look so amazing?
Genetics.
Eat lots of chocolate.
Oh my jelly.
God.
They technically come from a nut, which comes from a tree, which is
dark chocolate's really good.
I really love these. They're supposed to have like low net carb, but they're fucking really good.
I have a box of those in my cabinet. I love those. I get them on Amazon.
So good.
They're
Are they
really
dark
good.
chocolate, Chrissy?
They're so fucking good. No, they're just like they're peanut butter cups.
Oh.
But they have 1 gram of sugar, like less than a gram of sugar and less than a gram of carbs, and like 10 grams of protein. They're good.
11 grams of protein.
I have a real one.
I think peanut butter is so gross. It's like one of my least favorite smells in the world. I can't. It's so
peanut butter.
gross.
I eat peanut butter too, but I will only eat them in Reese's. Like anything else, I can't stand peanut butter.
I have like a
reason.
flash bulb memory when I was a kid of me eating a Reese's Pieces, whatever it's called, and it was the most disgusting. It's like a flash bulb memory because it literally was traumatic. It's so disgusting.
Wow.
For me.
I love Reese's. I love white Reese's, which will come to
white
as a
chocolate's
shock to
even
no
worse.
one.
No, peanut butter's worse than white chocolate, but white chocolate's the worst type of chocolate. Milk chocolate's obviously the only good one. Dark chocolate I used to love. I overate it. Now I hate it.
I fucking love white chocolate.
I don't like peanut butter either. You're the only other person that's ever said that, and I feel kind of vindicated right now.
Such like a dry, like I used to eat peanut butter and jelly, but if you have too much peanut butter, it's so dry.
Yeah,
and
I don't
like
like
molasses.
it.
Yeah, your mouth is so like.
I love peanuts like on their own. But
yeah,
like,
we love raw
peanut
nuts,
butter.
but that's it.
I don't like
it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Nutella?
I love
I've never had Nutella.
Oh my god, it's
You
so
never
good.
had Nutella?
I don't try
that's
Nutella.
dangerous.
Oh my god.
Don't do it, Isabella. You're gonna get addicted, and then you
get
get fat.
I don't try new food.
Such a fat fuck in college. I would eat spoonfuls of it's like what's it called?
Me
It's like
too.
speculoos, which is like a
Speculoos.
ground up. It's a ground up graham
Oh my
cracker.
gosh.
It is
I've never heard of
actual
that.
crack.
I've
Yeah.
I've never had that, but I did that with Nutella. Like I would just like sit there and like fucking eat
Oh,
that
just have a
shit.
spoon. No, it's like
Okay, my
Hold on.
crack is a venti caramel frappuccino from Starbucks with 8 pumps of the caramel syrup with the caramel
my
drizzle.
God.
That is actual crack. I
Whoa.
swear to God, try it. I promise you. So good. I can split
how
up
have you
it
not
down.
lost a limb? That's so much sugar.
I have a sugar problem. I drink literally 3 to 5 cream sodas a day. I wish I was
You would
joking.
get along with Anna.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of you guys, and you guys look so good.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Brittany's back.
Brittany, you're back at your house.
Yes, I am. I didn't die or end up in Compton. So that's the good
Good.
news.
Yeah.
To catch you up on what you missed. Elijah sent us a super chat, and then we were talking a little bit about You Are Here, and then I sent him the link to jump on, but I don't know if he's listening still. But we were talking about we're not sure what's going to happen with the show because Sydney tweeted that she's like walking away, parted ways, and then Nina was saying that she was a little bit confused because then Elijah tweeted like, "Oh, this is the first I'm hearing of this," so things are up in the air.
And now
I feel like he was technically correct. Like he hadn't been told officially, if I had to guess, but like I think he probably had like an inkling. Like it'd be hard not to. She made like a community post weeks prior.
So this is me about like 6 years ago.
No, stop. Solo
That
view.
doesn't even look like you.
You aged in reverse.
Yes.
Wait, what? Who is this person? This is not you.
Yeah, that's me.
Nina's a
Like-
skinny legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do? Yeah, what did
Nina,
you do?
You look like you've been skinny your whole life. Like you have that life.
No.
Skinny.
Why do you I'm hard on like, bigger people because I understand the pain. I've gone through the struggle. I've lost the weight. I've gone through that battle and I've been through the other side and I'm like, you can do it. Like don't give me that excuse of like, I can't do it because of this bullshit. No, it's all cope. It's all fucking bullshit. You're just you're just lying to yourself. This whole healthy body or what was it?
Brave
Body
body.
positivity bullshit is all bullshit. Don't kid yourself. You're just unhealthy and lazy. Like, just get off your fucking ass.
When I first moved here, I gained 13 pounds, which is like not that much, but I'm small.
You're
so it's a
small.
lot. I'm small. It's a lot of weight. And I felt terrible. I felt awful. Just with 13 pounds, I felt slow. My anxiety was really bad. I was tired all the time. I felt just sluggish constantly. It was awful. I do not recommend.
Nina, did you keep the tits? Did you keep those tits?
I lost a little bit of it. Just a little
I think
bit.
that's worth the trade. Also,
is
what's your
worth the
fat
trade.
food? What's your like fat pig out food?
Fat person
when you were
food?
fat? Yeah.
When I was like really big, pizza. All the time, Brittany.
No, don't say that because I eat that shit so much. Don't say
Pizza,
that.
girl. Pizza and pop.
How much
and
pizza would
pop.
you eat?
All the time, like almost every night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
And
have
like
this
having
food
every night,
addiction.
Venti.
almost every night. And it was the thick bread too. Like, so it wasn't like, the thin breads or anything like that. Brittany, this is why when I was listening to you the other night, I was like, this is one of the ways that I got away from the pizza curse that will definitely curse you at some point in your life. Get the toppings. Get onto the toppings. Get away from the bread. So what you want to do is get some pepperoni for yourself. Get some cheese. Get some peppers or whatever you like on your pizza. Put that shit in the pan. Mix it up for yourself. And then eat it like you're eating the toppings. And then you're not eating the bread. And you're fine. You're keeping up with that diet. You're
That's
cutting out that
genius.
carb.
Whoa.
But
That's
the bread's the best.
motivational
I'm actually
pizza
gonna do
speaker.
that.
Pizza. This is a pizza hack right here.
This
I'm
is
telling
so
you right
skinny.
now. I'm
love
telling you
this.
right now.
But are you
It
saying
will-
to not eat it with the pizza? Like just eat the toppings? Because then
Just
it's not
eat
pizza.
the toppings. Just
But then
eat
it's
the
not
toppings.
pizza.
It
Stir fry.
is. It gives
Stir
you
fry.
that
What are you doing?
illusion. It gives you that illusion that you're
Oh
eating
no.
the pizza, but
There's
you're
no
not.
way. See, I don't do toppings on pizza, so that would never trick me. But it's still not
don't
pizza.
do-
Like pizza's the crust with the
What do
cheese.
you mean you
and
don't
the
do
sauce.
toppings?
I just like cheese and extra cheese, and that's it.
Okay,
If
so you're basically
you're
you just
not
like a cheese
afraid-
quesadilla.
Of looking like
I
a
do.
psychopath, you could just eat the face off the pizza. Like, just like,
Yeah.
Like a kid that just like
Yeah.
I used to
Yeah.
do that. I would just pick off all the cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you
scrape
should
it.
do.
Okay, you
I
know
mean,
what I do?
I like bread.
Okay, I'm gonna share my skinny moment. Okay, so when I go to eat hamburgers, this looks psychotic, but I do it anyway. I don't care if people judge me. So like I take off the top bun because it saves like 100 calories if you just take off the top
and you don't
bun.
miss it.
I do that
Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
time, Brittany.
Oh really?
All the time. Yes, of course. And you can do lettuce burgers instead of the bread. So you're just
Nina,
like,
let her have this. Let her have.
Just
Act like you've
crunching
never
it.
heard of this idea before.
you
Like,
have
wow.
to. You got to think of ways to cut out the carb, but still keep that cheat, like so that you feel like you're actually still eating the burger, but you're really not. But you are.
I
Carbs
have
are the
I have
best
one
part.
that's wait, what?
The carbs are the best part.
I know they are,
Oh,
Anna.
I love carbs.
But having a nice body when you don't have amazing mutant genes like you that you have to you don't understand, Anna.
I
You
know.
have the mutant genes.
She's lucky.
Yeah,
I do.
I just think
Another
you need
thing-
to get over it and face reality and just eat healthy and just be
And-
happy with that.
Aw.
And that too, Missy.
No,
Missy, were you ever fat?
No faking, just be honest.
I don't think you were ever. Were you ever fat, Missy? I can't detect if you were fat.
I
or
have
not.
like I had a chubby pre-college, and then I shedded all of it when I went to college because I joined jujitsu. So that just totally
great workout.
It's just it'll just shred
Mhm.
every little mistake you ever made.
I've never been more
disagree,
winded
though.
in my life
Yeah.
than with jujitsu or boxing.
Yeah.
Were there a lot of Jews there
Whoa.
at jujitsu?
Chrissy.
I was in Manhattan. There are.
What? That's a pun.
Wow.
That's tame. That's like that. That's like a non-event. Push-ups. Isabella, please XP to Venti why we need to repeal the 19th. Oh, explain.
Explain. Okay, so so this is my feelings on the 19th Amendment. Well, first of all, obviously women are more emotional thinkers, and that's how they vote. They vote emotionally. However, my honest opinion is that if you contribute to taxes, if you're a net contributor to taxes, you should be able to vote. So that's my actual opinion, but it is undeniably true that if we did not have women voting, we would have a more right-wing government, more conservative government, which is what I personally prefer. Do I think that's absolutely morally correct? No. But yeah, so we would have a better government. We would be in a better situation now if women never had the right to vote. However, I do think they should be able to vote if they contribute to taxes. And if you don't, and if you take away from taxes, don't vote.
I love
you
this radical thinking. I love this radical thinking.
You should not be able to vote away other people's money. Like if you're not contributing, why does your vote matter? It doesn't. But clearly what I want will never happen.
So I see what you're saying. But I don't agree with the first part about like, oh, women are just emotional thinkers. Like men are emotional too. It's just that instead of turning inward, they're very angry. Yeah. And they like mass murder. They commit 90% of violent crime. So I feel like if anything, men are more emotional.
But we shit on the beds, apparently.
I don't know, but just like from the men and the women you know in your life, like do you think on average that men and women are equally rational or logical beings? Because I don't agree with that whatsoever.
But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's good to have people that also take emotions into consideration because it can be important. You need to have both.
The balance.
You need that balance.
Well, it's emotional thinking that it's like, oh, why we need to be contributing to welfare for all these different situations and all these other things. Like that, it's that type of thinking that leads to these terrible policy decisions.
I don't think that's just women, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's emotional thinking. I don't know.
It might be, but I still don't think it's just women that feel that way. I know tons of dudes.
No. It's definitely not just women who feel that way. I'm saying women tend to be more emotional thinkers. Emotional thinking is what tends to lead to these policies. I'm not saying it doesn't mean that women are the only ones that lead to these policies. I'm just saying like the two steps.
It's like
but isn't this on men? Aren't they supposed to lead us? Like, and women somehow ended up like this? Like, isn't
they are
their job to
blame
hurt us?
Blame feminism.
So,
blame
agreed.
feminism.
Little baby. Oh my god.
I went and got a snack.
Anna's dog should vote because it would have a better vote than most people, regardless of gender.
Yeah, she vote.
I also think voting's immoral. I think voting's immoral in general. The idea that you can vote away my private property and my rights is immoral in general. But that's never going to happen either. I'm really an anarchist.
Voting?
I don't know, a voluntary society, which will never happen, kind of the Michael Malice sort of thinking. He really is I used to be like a constitutional conservative, and he kind of red pilled me in the sense to becoming like an anarchist, being very radical in that sense. He actually is very against being black pilled. He's very pro white pilled. I'm black pilled because I'm like, there's no way we're turning around. I hope to God I'm wrong, but that's why I'm a troll online, because it's like, I don't think I'm changing people's minds. I always see all these conservatives that are like out in the streets and really changing people's minds, and they really have this mission. And I always find it funny because my mission is just like to piss people off and to like screw with people all the time. So it's like so funny.
You also want to make people think too, Isabella. I don't think you're like just trolling for the sake of trolling.
I don't know. I'm so black pilled that I feel like there's no hope. Like honestly. So I'm just gonna laugh.
You gotta come to my channel on Fridays. I literally have a show called Infinite Hope where I talk about good things. Maybe you'll put white pill just a little bit.
It's like the white pill's like, oh my God, Republicans are going to take the majority this year. Red wave. Okay, we do. What are we going to do with it? Nothing. When Republicans have the control, we don't do anything.
I think it's futile to look for your white pill like within politics or within news or whatever. It's like you have to look for those things outside of the bubble, like the beauty in life, your relationships, niece, nephew, whatever it is that you love and where you like see beauty and joy in the world. That's that's where your
What
white
it-
guilt comes from.
I'm
is not
I'm
being
curious what you thought about Paul's decision, Rand Paul's I think
To block the 40 billion to Ukraine. I mean, I think that's great. I'm against giving foreign aid to any country, let alone even my fellow neighbors. I don't want to give my tax dollars to my fellow neighbors, let alone any other country.
Sure.
So,
but
that's
isn't it
great.
interesting that he was basically one of the only Republicans that did?
Right, Republicans
He
suck.
is the only one that signed the against it, or basically
They all
was against it.
shocking.
Our Republicans aren't even true Christians right now, which is what our nation was built on.
That's very interesting point as well. I just think that you're right in the sense that Isabella, this is why the whole rightist leftist thing is just so divisive in your country. I feel like because a lot of the rhinos are basically perpetuating the same problems, and when it comes down to the big issues, they like to pretend that they have the same problems, but really they all vote the same way. Like they're always voting the same way, and that's why you get the same fucking results over and over and over.
Yeah,
and
there's
you
like
feel there's nothing
establishment.
changing.
Yeah, there's establishment versus anti-establishment. It's not really right versus left. I hate I prefer to I'm more on the right, but I prefer to criticize people on the right than even on the left, because it's like I expect that from the left. But so many people on the right are just lying to our faces, and so many of us conservatives that are just everyday people are so desperate to cling on to any single glimpse of hope that we just are constantly disappointed. We're constantly disappointed. I don't know. I don't ever see.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of grifters, especially like the for example, the trad cath ones that LARP online and like make their
I do that as a
brand
joke.
off of grifting.
I do that as a joke.
He wasn't talking about you.
No. I literally it's just something I do as a joke. But I agree with you. And so many people think I'm serious, and I think it's so funny because I'm so the opposite of a trad in real life. If you know me, so I find it so funny.
Isabella, your humor is like, oh, women shouldn't vote. Like, go back to traditional values. Like what Brittany is talking about. Like there are, and I've noticed this too. Like more like men influencers that are like, oh, I'm so trad.
Yeah.
I want to
I'm actually
wife up.
specifically talking about the male ones too. There are pick me like trad cath girls too, but like there's a lot of male ones that are grifting and like make their entire brand based off of Catholicism and like aligning with groypers essentially.
Groypers. Yes, groypers. Let's go. How do you feel about Nick Fuentes' America First movement, Isabella? I'm very curious on that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
So as an anarchist, I don't agree with a lot of things that he says, but I've never watched his stuff, but the clips I've seen of Nick Fuentes specifically, I watch his clips.
You have to watch his show.
I just
know where does he
the paleocon, authoritarian right wing stuff.
This is Catboy, just speak on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Catboy.
Okay, it's Catboy.
Catboy? Is that what it's called?
Is that his name that we got?
Yeah, that's the name that his detractors call him.
Okay. I will say though, I don't like the woke conservatives either. Like we used to make fun of the left for not being able to take a joke, and then all of a sudden we have someone like Nick Fuentes making jokes about things that maybe we all don't like to make jokes about, but oh my god, woe is me. It's like either we can laugh
those are the
things.
Wignats. Those are the Wignats.
Right. I have dark humor. Doesn't mean like I'm happy about death and all these crazy things. That's just my personal humor. Doesn't mean I'm happy about these things. So I think the stuff that he said from the clips I've seen is funny. Do I agree with his policies? No, but people can't seem to separate the two. So apparently I'm like,
he's also incredibly sarcastic. He's incredibly sarcastic. So
that's my personality.
So you probably like get it if you were to watch him from like a beginning to end and kind of what he goes off on. He's not too serious. Kind of like, our boy Anthony, he's very special.
Our boy Anthony.
So do you guys think Fuentes? Do you guys like watch? I don't watch his show or anything.
I watch his show probably every night.
Okay,
where is his show? Is he YouTube? We're like
cozy.tv.
He used to be on YouTube. He got kicked off.
And then created his own
since you watch him a lot, do you think that he is gay? Like, do you think he's
No, I think he's like, I honestly think he's like some sort of asexual. I don't know. It's something really odd. I think he's just so engulfed in his mission, and he definitely is on the spectrum. And he's admitted that he is has a level of autism, which I can see for his like savant ways of knowledge. Like he can just spat like facts and history word for word that you can look up and go, shit, he was fucking right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's gay at all. I think he's just is very unique, and he's 23. He has to regrow. He's going to regrow. And I think he's going to fall back on a few other things that he says now that he's not going to believe. Listen, when we were 23, there's a lot of shit that we don't believe in anymore.
That's usually how it goes. As you get older, you change your opinion, you grow on stuff for sure. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
High ego age. 23 is like the biggest ego you have. So for someone like him who's growing this right now, he has a, like, I think what he's doing is great. And I completely agree with him when it comes to roles and of genders. 100%. Isabella probably agrees as well, where, you know, there's a place for women in this life and it's a very important place. And I think there's an important place for men. And I think we need to like give men that space to make those right decisions that will benefit us without getting our, you know, snotty noses involved. Like maybe we need to chill the fuck out for a second and maybe, you know, and realize what we're in charge of at home in an arm's length before we start like biting the heads off of some other dude just because, you know, maybe he knows more than you.
Something I will say about Nick Fuentes too is he's a great tester, for me at least, for other conservatives. If there's conservatives that are so quickly to disavow him, I'm so sick of the, do you disavow this person for saying, I'm like, I don't care.
God.
I don't care. I'm so sick of it. Like, you're just such, like, you're so weak. You're part of the cancel culture. Like, I'm so sick of it. I say offensive things that are so stupid all the time. Like, God forbid if I like was recording myself all the time. People that know me in real life know this is true. That doesn't mean I'm a terrible person. You know, I'm just so sick of all these conservatives that are clutching their pearls, and I would say they're LARPing. That a lot of the conservatives, none of them are faithful. Like, they're all just like not what they really claim to be. I'm sick of it. I don't claim to be a perfect person, but at least I'm not pretending to be something that I'm not, which is I cannot stand about people on the conservatives, because I don't even call myself a conservative, but realistically, morally, and like how I live my life is actually way more conservative than these conservatives in name only, the kinos, as I like to call them. But yeah, I don't know.
Stu Balls
Everyone annoys me.
Can't trust Fuentes. The Gunt is part of his quote team.
What, like this? Is that like a CIA thing?
Ethan Ralph. That's Ethan Ralph.
Ethan Ralph. I'm doing an episode with Ethan Ralph. This week. So
you are?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Trust me, Chrissy, a lot of people have been talking about that.
Woo! Who knows?
You're gonna get a lot of views that episode.
Oh my god, we're just gonna talk about everything.
What day or time are you doing that at?
Yeah,
because,
when's that
Johnny
happening?
Depp is supposed to get back on the stand this week, so
Johnny Depp's gonna get back on the stand. I know
Yeah.
Amber is finishing it out tomorrow. Oh well, she's going back on the stand tomorrow.
Yeah, so she's gonna be on, and then I think when she's done, they're bringing in like Johnny's ex from when like she was a cougar and he was young, and like she says that he like threw a wine bottle at her.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's, like,
yeah, that chick.
which
Okay.
is like it could possibly not be true. I highly doubt that it's true. But then he's gonna testify again.
Oh,
And
okay.
whatnot as like
That's gonna be spicy.
yeah. So, but that's
So
why I'm
just-
asking. What time is your thing with
I'm
Ethan
doing
Ralph?
Ethan Ralph on Tuesday at 9 Eastern.
PM
Wow.
or AM?
PM.
Okay, that should be good.
Wait, what time
So-
again?
Tuesday at 9 p.m.
Eastern?
Eastern, yeah.
Okay. Thank God. That's after the real BBC.
I know.
So are
I'll
you guys
watch
going
that.
to?
Oh my
Are you
god, I
guys
want
going
to come.
to disavow Amber Heard?
I disavow
I've
her.
already
Yeah,
already
immediately.
disavowed Amber Turd. Okay. That's where I draw the line. Shitting on beds and kid diddling. That's it. Like no.
She diddled?
And hanging dogs outside of car windows. Come
No,
on.
she didn't, but I'm saying that's where I draw the line.
Oh,
That's
okay.
like, generally speaking, when you talk about disavowing people, like
Okay,
fuck
wait.
that.
I think the cutting off his finger is worse than shitting the bed. Personally,
Okay, that part.
Yeah,
too.
because you can't get your finger back.
I don't know. Like, what do you guys think is worse? Like, would you leave a person if they cut off your finger or if they shit on your side of the bed?
Either.
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
I know. Like once any one of those things happened, I'd be like,
Depends. If they shit
Finger.
by accident and they could prove that it was an accident, or if I witnessed the accident,
You
then
were
I'd be
full
like,
rock
Intent
bottom.
matters. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, intent matters.
oh yeah.
I've heard
They're
some
sick.
women, lose their bowel situations like while giving birth. If you're giving
Or
birth
anal.
in bed, okay,
Well, that's
sure.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's different.
Yeah. See,
Excuse me. Sorry.
Alan Reese. Wow, being from the UK, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I should be sleeping in bed at my age. Have a great stream, young
Eve,
ladies.
all
I'll try to keep it
kinds.
up.
Good night, Alan.
Oh, all right then. Have a good sleep.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Grandpa Talkin. Britt, congrats on finishing the chair. You
Thank
put that
you.
chair
My cat
together.
threw up on it. My cat threw up on it while I was gone.
Oh no.
Oh, man, if that's not a message.
I love it.
That's
It's really cute.
spiteful.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, it matches your whole
That's so
aesthetic.
beautiful.
No, not this one. It's the one
Oh.
over here.
Why do
Okay.
you look like
I
a
don't feel like
cat
getting
right
it.
now? What's up with that painting on your face? You look like a cat.
I don't know. I was feeling I don't
it's
know,
cute.
extra quirky today or something.
You look like a
I like
Skyrim
it.
character.
Yeah, you look like a cat. I like
I
it.
love your like Latinx necklace situation.
I could be a
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Now you're,
And
now
this
you're-
girl is
now you
crushing
are a
Twitch
cat.
with that. That's how you
This
crush
is-
Twitch right
I'm
there.
obsessed.
Yep.
Aw.
I love the aesthetic. I'm so
Also, I
inspired.
love your necklace. It's really cute.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you. I got it from HRH Collection. I really like her YouTube channel. I think she's
I'm
funny.
obsessed with her.
Ooh.
I made a video recently on my second channel, like inspired from her, like trying to style like with the tips she gives, and I love watching.
She
her
on
channel. She's so
Insta?
funny.
Brittany, I want you
She's
to
so funny.
take me
I'm
shopping
obsessed.
and style me because I need help.
Yeah.
HRH? I want to check this out.
Too.
Oh
Her
my god,
name's
you
Alex,
have to.
Yeah, HRH Collection.
Zia, I'll go shopping with you. We can get day drunk, go to the mall.
Yeah.
That's like
Oh, I
my
wanna
style.
Let's go shopping. Yes. Oh my
Let's go.
God.
Day
Yes,
drinking,
let's
shopping.
do it.
Day drinking, shopping.
Yeah.
Especially,
That's a
especially
dangerous
Missy,
duo.
Since I've
It's
heard
so bad.
Missy, you might be staying in New York a little bit longer than.
I'm sorry, but I had to bring this up. Hang on.
Bring it up. Go.
Because I just went to look up this HRH thing, and then I saw Chrissie Mayr's podcast link set up for Ethan Ralph, and I just love that you're being so kind to Ethan Ralph with this picture that you've put on your
Oh, this Frank
thumbnail.
makes the graphics. Frank made this.
You are so kind because this is probably like what, like a 10, 15-year-old picture because this dude is now that entire screen and then some. Like
Oh.
Is he like
this
Michael
dude,
Moore? He's got that like
massive. Like he is like
Aw.
Who's Ethan Ralph?
He
I'm gonna
ate
sound
Michael
really
Moore.
stupid.
he ate
He's a-
Michael Moore.
I don't know. He has a show called The Kill Stream where I think he puts on people of different points of view. Like one time he had me on with like a guy who hated women, and I kept trying to make this guy laugh. His name was Vince something or other. I can't remember his name, but I was trying to make him laugh. He was like not humored by me at all. He was
Because
like,
he
kinda
hated you because you're a woman.
I was just trying to be like quirky and charming, and he was not having it. So I didn't have the best time. But
Was he
yeah.
gay?
I don't know.
Maybe.
That's what I'll say. Wait, let me pull up this lady, her show, because I could see that. Okay, so HRH Collection. Oh my God! So does she sell this jewelry, or she is like?
Yeah, she makes it.
She is
Ooh.
so funny. She says like the most brutal things ever. Like I see her clips on TikTok all the time. She's such a badass.
She'll go like, "You're fat. Yes, you are. You're fat."
Hey guys, what's up?
You have the whole look, Brittany.
Say, like I,
Oh
Chrissy,
my
I can
God.
literally send you clips right now. I have them all
just
saved
not
on TikTok.
really in the mood to do anything in particular. I'm sitting here.
Okay, we
and
have to
Jill-
get her on
looks like Jill's
SimpCast.
Jail behind me. So
I
like,
know.
there's my nose.
Look, you have the eyeliner too.
Anyway, guys, so I'm here at
The
McDonald's.
hers
To be honest, I
is
told
true,
you
but
on
it's
Twitter,
like
yes, I did.
downward, mine's
that-
upward. That's like
She
her
goes to
signature look.
McDonald's.
Hers is
Wait,
downward.
I just noticed the title for this. I'm trans gay.
Yeah, you should look at her other titles. They're actually really funny.
Her titles
Is she,
are.
is she just
tab.
trolling?
If
Like,
you
what
wear
is going on?
leather, shut the fuck up. Ugly tits. Even the blind knows I'm not ugly, idiots. Oh, these are all car videos. Oh, like you've never had a meltdown. Lip injections in the car. Get off my channel. Oh my gosh, she always has like an iced coffee. Oh, I'm
I feel
loving
like
her.
Isabella would look really good with her jewelry because she has like the Italian princess look. So I feel like it vibes.
Yes,
I
it's
need
very
help
classy.
with jewelry. I like just started wearing jewelry for the first time like these past couple months. I'll wear like earrings
Look at
sometimes.
her.
So
Look,
you guys
she
tell me what
looks-
to get.
This fucking jewelry
said-
really
wait.
does make her look classy. Like, I guess
Yeah,
it's
it
the
makes
She's got a
her
gold.
lot
put
of bling
together.
on.
I
Are
was
those
gonna
your
ask
that
natural
Isabella.
gold?
teeth?
I heard earlier Isabella said she's moving to Texas. Which part?
Fort Worth.
Oh, I could take you shopping.
Hell
Yes.
yeah!
Oh my god. Yeah, literally. I always want
You
people
guys
to
should be
style
friends.
me. Yes. No, I'm the worst with jewelry, but I'm trying to learn.
Georgiana.
Quick.
Go Georgiana all day.
Nesquik, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Yes, I just started doing YouTube memberships. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that if you join, I think it's the second tier, we will do like a private stream every month. I'll spit in your mouth too. I'll send you
what a
an
perk.
envelope full of spit and panties. We're
Well,
working out.
COVID's over now, so that's fine.
Oh yeah. Cesario, love the confusion on SimCast 24 premiere while Anna was stranded on the side of the road and live streaming it. She came out okay, and that's what matters. Yes, we're glad she's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
The dark side with love. The MCU has its big three, and so do we here at SimCast. Thank you, Chrissy, Brittany, and Anna for giving us a great show every week. Welcome back, Zia.
Hi, thank you. It's so nice to be back. I love being here.
I like Pikachu.
I like your Pikachu, and I like that you're in the position that you're ready to give birth.
I feel like I'm going to give birth. I feel like all the food that I ate is going to come out of me. And this is
giving birth to good content.
It will.
It's a food baby.
It will come out of you.
And this is a Pikachu that I wish I could say I won, but really I made Nick's friend win it for me.
Aww.
I was like, who's saying I want this one?
Another name for a vagina is a chubby Pikachu. Fun fact.
Oh,
really?
I had never heard that one.
I heard it when I was a kid. I don't know why. It's something I heard as a kid, but I did, and I always remember that.
Wow.
My stepmom used to call it a yoni, and that always weirded me out.
My sister.
Oh,
yeah. I never heard of that one either.
It sounds like I don't like it.
New age term for it.
Yeah, she was very like yoga-y, and like she had rocks placed in it. Like one time, one time my friends came over and we were just fucking off, and they brought their bikes and they were like riding around in the yard and like jumping off of things, just regular fucking teenage boy stuff. And they moved her rocks in her garden, and she got all mad because they were like her feng shui rocks. And I remember her just yelling at my friends, and I was like, sorry guys, it was so embarrassing. Like she's like that. She would make me take echinacea when I got sick.
Yes, it's very good for you. I have
Echinacea's
elements of
great.
that in my personality. Like I have God, somebody, I think my future sister-in-law gave this to me for Christmas, or as part of a thing. It's basically like it's howlite, but it's like in the shape of a Harry Potter ghost or something.
We have me at Harry Potter.
Oh, speaking of Harry Potter, can I show off something that I bought at the Mexican market yesterday?
Yes. Show us your Mexican wares.
So check this thing out. This is dope. It says trouble usually finds
me. That's a Harry Potter quote.
Yeah, and then get this. Check this out.
Sings.
That's so creepy and cool at the same time.
That is creepy.
Love that, Nina.
That's really sweet.
And I got a Star Wars one too, Anna, and it does the
Thank you for showing us your box, Nina.
You're welcome.
Make your box
two
sing.
boxes.
Yeah.
We have to be tier 2 simps for this to show her box.
Wow. Wait, what kind of noise does this box make?
May the box be with you.
This one is the
How delightful. You could play that for a baby.
yeah.
And then they become
And I didn't pay Disney anything because this is by some fucking Mexican guy.
You think I'll get copyright strike for that song?
Nah. Because it was like 5 seconds.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Russell Hall, you can always sell old dresses to creeps for profit. That's true, Isabella.
That is good to know.
Russell Hall will probably buy one.
Claim that you wore them, even if you didn't really wear them. You get top dollar.
Okay. Oh, good to know.
Screaming there.
Legion, do you have any good Cat Timpf gossip? Did you have a scissoring session in the Fox dressing room? Are you taller than Gutfeld? We need details. Cat Timpf I had met a few years ago at some comedy venue. I forget which club. I didn't really have a chance to talk to her very much. Like she was very like all business, kind of like in and out. But then again, I also had I had brought 3 people with me, and we were all like taking up the green room area.
You had your people.
I was rolling deep. I was like a rapper. Yeah, I was like,
hell yes.
I was like, take whatever snacks you want. I'm like, they can have snacks, right? I just was acting like I owned the place. So no Cat Timpf gossip. Like she's very thin. I don't know how she does it. I'll have to ask her one day. Yeah, her outfits are always on point. We did not scissor. I would love to have her on SimpCast, but I know that Fox has like specific rules, like where you may not be able to do outside stuff. Gutfeld, was I taller than him? We might have been around the same height.
He's like
He can't.
I think he's like 5'7". He's a 5'7".
Really?
5'8". I think
Okay.
he's.
Okay.
I remember when Aunt used to do red eye a lot.
Mm.
He was probably about the same height as me, and I might have been taller if I was wearing heels. And I'm
Okay.
5'7".
You're 5'7", Missy?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're tall.
You're a tall lady.
Yeah.
I've been sitting a lot. I probably lost an inch. Not doing enough yoga.
That feels so nice. Like off
He's
the
so
bat,
nice.
so nice. Like a really good energy, a good vibe. Just like that. I got 0% asshole vibe from him. Which
Aw.
usually you expect somebody who's like
You would,
successful and well known.
You would
He's
think
like that
maybe a little
nice
bit.
stepdad. He's like a nice stepdad. I get
Ooh.
that vibe from him.
Oh.
The
Not a
kind that
creepy one.
doesn't
Not creepy.
the kind that doesn't try to bang you when you
Yeah.
get stuck in the dryer.
Yeah, random Polaroids in the middle of the night. Yeah, not that.
Ugh.
Did you happen to run into Tucker Carlson?
Oh no, I would like to run into
He's in
him though.
DC. I think he does a show out of
Oh.
DC. He doesn't do it in New York.
Oh, I thought he was in New York. Okay.
My sister thinks Tucker and Ben Shapiro are hot.
I mean, I'm with you on the Tucker part.
Really? Because Tucker always has the same confused face. Like he's always like,
and he
He's
doesn't
like
really
a
have
yacht
a chin.
club boy. He's like such a yacht club boy. You
Yeah.
know,
I posted on my Instagram story the other week from like a clip on Elijah's Slightly Offensive show where I was saying, "Have you seen Ben Shapiro without a yarmulke on? Panty dropper." And I posted on my Instagram story and and I tagged him and he saw it so quickly. I was like, "No, what a great first impression." He's probably like,
Did he
"Who is this
repost
dumb
it?
bitch?"
did he tweet it?
No.
Yeah.
Mute it. It was probably like,
I
"Block
think
this dumb
that's,
bitch."
very inappropriate, Isabella. I don't think that's something a conservative woman.
He's like,
should be
"What are
saying."
panties and why are they dropping?"
There's this one guy. I wish I could remember his name. He does Ben Shapiro impressions. I think he does them on TikTok, but they're so good. You've seen that? Yeah, he does
and
them
Tucker
so
ones.
well.
There's another guy that does Tucker
He has
ones, and they're
names.
so identical. It's insane.
So funny.
Oh, you
I
mean
still,
Alex
I
Stein?
still think the Ben Shapiro WAP mix is probably one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life on YouTube.
Wait,
You've
pull
seen
that up.
that, right?
What is that?
You've never seen that, Chrissy?
Okay,
that's
pull up
good.
him rapping the WAP song.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, I
my
have
God,
seen
that's
that.
real?
Yeah, I have seen that.
You
Oh,
can
okay.
play the remix of it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I've done it many
You won't get
times.
struck. It's funny.
Yeah, I need to
Ben
see
Shapiro
this. That's funny.
sings WAP.
Here it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
There's so many versions.
I got it right here.
need help. Okay.
Whores in this house. There's some whores in this
That's so good.
in this house.
Oh my god.
Whores in this house. I said certified freak house.
This has to be the new intro.
Make that week. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then I'm shook.
yeah, you effing with some wet ass P word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N word. That's a charge. Extra large, and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top. I want to ride. I do a giggle. It's inside. Spit in my mouth. Look in my eyes. This P word is wet. Come take a dive. It continued along these lines.
P word.
And it got
I love that he says P
significantly-
word.
It's significantly more vulgar. Like,
So
oh,
wholesome.
a
His
lot
sister
more
was like,
vulgar.
"I'm so
That's
proud of my
vulgar.
brother for not saying these dirty words when he talked about it," because people were talking about how he said P word. She was like, "I'm proud of my brother for that, for saying P word."
So wholesome.
I always think it's so cute when someone like I'm not gonna say pussy. I'm so jaded by the world and the internet. I'm like,
Candace Owens
so
always
cute.
does that too. She's like, blah, 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 P word. Oh, so they call me a P word. And I'm like, man, you have so much self-control. Like, I can't
Because
do
I
that.
think they know that someone will cut them up. Like they will, they'll like clip them
Yeah.
of them saying pussy, which I'm not afraid to do. Go
Pussy.
ahead.
Say it
make up
again,
pussy-
Chrissy.
Wrong with
Say it
make a
again.
pussy remix.
People
Crash.
remix Anna all the time.
Yeah.
How many times have you been remixed? Many times.
I totally was jamming out to that Reed music.
Jamming out
It
to
sounded
that.
like softcore porn music. It was just like, mm.
Oh yeah, we vibing. We vibing. Red Sun Cloud. What if I told you this world was not real, but a simulation?
That's amazing.
Ah.
That's great.
I don't get it.
Simulation.
Dan Halen, good to see Anna has left the carpet on the floor this time.
What?
And are you picking up carpets randomly, taking them places?
Is that a thing about like Anna being a lesbian? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it either.
Oh,
I don't get it.
that is how I learned what lesbians were when I was a child.
Carpet munchers?
Yes, two women were holding hands in Safeway, and my dad made a joke about them being carpet munchers, and I was like, "What's carpet munchers?" I was like 6.
That's really funny. Okay,
lesbians were.
Don't you like when you go back, you're like, when did I finally learn about X? Like
Yes.
something that is very perverse now that like, you're like, when did I learn about pregnancy? When did I learn about, when you figure it out for yourself, not because like someone told you. It's just like when you were
doing
like,
it in my bed.
I thought like making out with a boy at the bus stop got me pregnant. Like that's how stupid I was.
You
Like,
thought
I
making out got you pregnant. Okay, those are 2 crazy pieces of information we just heard. You thought that kissing made you pregnant, and that Star Wars girl found her parents having sex in her bed. Oh my goodness.
In your bed, Anna?
In my bed.
Oh my God.
And my parents yelled at me for coming in. And I'm like, but this is my room. She's like, why didn't you knock? And I'm like, this is my room.
You're like, this is my house.
How old were you?
She doesn't like that monotone as a child with her blinky, like my room.
No, so we had one of those couches like with the pull-out mattress. And so I think I must have fallen asleep on there. But I remember my mom was there with me because we were watching movies.
She was trying to make her bed a pull-out bed too.
Well, and then one of my sisters was in her room sleeping, and then Emily, the baby, I guess, was in my parents' room. And so my mom's excuse was your bed was the only one that wasn't occupied.
Oh my God.
Fuck in the shower or something.
Oh, dude.
Seriously.
Yeah.
The shower, the car, anywhere.
They bought me a new mattress though, so
Well, thank God for that.
Only
That's
because
because
you
you
caught
take
them.
you furniture.
If you didn't catch them, they probably wouldn't have offered that.
I know.
Yeah, but that doesn't cure the scars that you
It
saw
doesn't.
for the rest
I
of
think
your life.
to be fair though, I think my dad was more mortified than I was because I didn't know what was going on.
How old were you?
I was 5.
Oh, that's young.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
that's
you're
very
a little
young.
pumpkin. Wow.
That's
Man.
like when I found my dad's porn, and I was I
Let's talk about when we found our parents' porn. Let's
Wow.
go.
That's always fun.
I go next.
I think Missy's like, I got it cute and ready to go.
I'm ready. I got 2.
Oh my
I think
God.
my obsession with boobs started from watching that cartoon Heavy Metal when I was like 8 or so, and they have these big cartoon boobs, and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I'm pretty sure that's when I was like, well,
Fat Nina.
like yes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm bisexual, and pretty sure I really like these boobs. And then I found my dad's porn like under the bed and in the closet, and it was like super explicit magazines, and that was my introduction into sex stuff. I never told him I found it, but I would go look sometimes.
You never tell.
No.
You want to preserve their innocence
Wow.
to them and
Those
to you.
tits.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Oh my
This
god,
looks like Isabella.
there's it does, yeah, like a hardcore
me?
Isabella.
Same
I don't
skin
have
tone.
boobs. Orange, okay.
I
Orange,
mean, you look
there we
kind of
go.
like Venti. Oh my God, Venti with the curly hair. Yeah.
You could
look at
cosplay.
that.
Venti should
Reenact it
cosplay
for you.
this.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Venti
Wow.
needs to cosplay her.
Mhm.
Yeah. She's hot. I get it.
Yeah, that was my first. I was like, boobs are fantastic, and now I'm obsessed with boobs.
And now Heavy Metal has put full bodysuits on all of these women and flattened their chests.
Why do they do that?
Because of what you just said, Zia. Because
To
they don't.
be
Oh yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Why you do?
Oh my God.
Why
Yeah,
do you do that?
They don't
I found the
want that
VHS
anymore.
tape of my dad's porn. It was VHS. I wanted to like record like a Rugrats episode or something, and I hit play, and there was like a
So
woman
innocent.
jamming like a wine bottle up her cooter. It was
What
nuts.
kind of wine?
Yeah, it was like a wine, and it was
What
like that
kind
real grainy, like early 80s, late 70s. And I was like, wow.
Oh,
and then another time I opened up Finding Nemo and I found my dad's porn in his
Was
top
it-
drawer.
Was
It
it
definitely
Pinot?
was not Finding
Wait,
Nemo.
Missy, was it Pinot Grigio?
Grigio.
Oh my God.
I remember like in middle school, one time my friend was trying to explain what a boner was to me. And I was like, what do you mean it gets hard? Like I could not like conceptualize what that meant. I was like, I just don't understand what you mean. I get it now. But back then,
Oh, I get
They're
it
like, it's
now.
magic.
Like, what do you mean it gets hard? Why? What do you mean?
I feel like when you have a kid and when you're trying to find porn, hide porn, Finding Nemo is not the place to hide it because of course the kid's gonna be like, "Ooh, yay!"
I went to put it in for like my nephew who wanted to like watch Finding Nemo, and I opened it up. I was like, "That is not Finding Nemo."
I experienced that
because they had the graphic like on the DVD too. It's not just like a title thing. It's just like her.
Well, my mom used to work at like a VHS store, and she said that whenever people would come in, they'd have to buy porn that way. So like you had to like actually watch porn. You had to go buy like rent the DVD or whatever, or the VHS tape. I don't even know. It's so long ago, but my mom used to work at
Blockbuster, and several times in the return box, like we got like, especially for some reason, fucking Mary-Kate and Ashley, like the DVDs, every time they were fucking returned, they were returned with like porn inside. And so we would have to contact the person and be like, hey, by the way, you know, put porn in this thing instead. You need to come and like return the actual thing, and then we'll return your movie to you, blah, blah, blah. And there was several times also when the Mary-Kate and Ashley ones like came back very stained.
These are not the kind of adventures Mary and Kate had.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It was very fucking gross. There's it was gross. And then
Did
there was
you ask them about it? I would have investigated them for it, like embarrass them, shame them for it a little bit.
Well, I had to call. I had to call and be like, yo, yeah, kind of like, you know, we received this DVD like not in the condition that we like rented it to you. You know, I at one point, like, well, I gave like the one that I found, like I gave to my manager because I was like, I'm not touching this shit. Like, you know, I just like kind of like throw it at her. Like I was wearing gloves because I learned because when I went through the return box, the first few times that it happens to you, you learn really quickly to make sure you wear gloves and stuff like that when you're looking through it, because there was several times I found used condoms. There was several times I found crack pipe.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Where were you? Compton?
Actually, it was like a very nice neighborhood in Vancouver. It was like North Vancouver, Upper Lonsdale. So it was actually a rich neighborhood, like very good neighborhood. So,
and that's why we can't have nice things. It doesn't matter. Everyone's garbage. I remember with the Mary-Kate and Ashley thing where they had a fucking countdown timer to when they turned 18.
Yes,
that was like a thing for a while.
That was gross.
Gross. Oh, I hate that shit. It's so gross.
That's fucking disgusting. It's like that fucking chick, the Cash Me Outside girl or whatever.
Oh, that baby.
That
baby. They like groomed her into it like every day. Sure. It's like open OnlyFans, open OnlyFans, open OnlyFans. And then like, oh, sure enough, she turns 18 and it happens. Wow, what a coincidence, right? Has nothing to do with her.
She made like $54 million and bought a fucking in like the first month or something, like a stupid amount. She just bought a mansion. Yes, she just bought a mansion for $6 million cash.
Yeah, she made like $1 million in the first 5 minutes of opening her account or something like that. It was some ridiculous number. Yeah,
insane.
Oh my god. Well, good for her. We wish her the best.
I just always think it's
I don't think it's good for her. I think she's gonna
just out of.
I mean, she's got $54 million. She doesn't care.
I don't. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit.
$54 million, but there's still the other aspects of it. Like money is just very like, oh, it's an object. Like the other thing is like the emotional aspect of it,
her soul,
and like what you have to go through.
Course.
You know what? That I'm gonna say this might not be the nicest thing, but I didn't get the impression that she had a very high IQ based on how she got famous. So I don't think that the emotional damage. I don't think she can comprehend that.
No, and she's
at least now she has money.
She's smart enough to know
out of wherever she was.
I bet you she's gonna blow that $54 million so fucking fast. She's gonna be broke out on the street doing crack within like 5 years. You just watch.
I'm not entirely sure she did nudity. I don't know that she did do any nudity on her OnlyFans.
Oh, I don't know if she did either.
I don't think she did. I want to say she didn't. I could be wrong, but I didn't think
bitties, right?
She got big tits. Big tits, yeah. But I don't know that she did. I don't know that she actually did any nudity.
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. I don't.
Yeah, I thought that too.
At least for like the first 5 minutes, like, you know, when she opened the account and she made that first $1 million or whatever, I didn't hear about her doing like nudes or anything. She was just like putting her pictures on there or whatever.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
There's still lewds.
Angie?
I've seen a few of them,
Yeah.
and technically, legally, lewds are porn because Playboy's porn, and they often had lewds and nudes.
Wait, what's a
but-
lewd? Sorry, I might sound stupid, but what is
It's
that?
like not
just sexy
not a nude.
without.
Just
Yeah, sexy without showing.
It's like it's
anything.
basically where you cover your nipples and like the slit of your vagina, and technically it can qualify as a lewd.
Is that like the new, like the new? What was a Hillary Duff one? Is that considered that? I don't know.
Yes, yeah, the
Okay.
cover that she did on I forget what magazine that was.
I don't. Was
like,
it Sports
recently.
Illustrated? I don't think it was.
I think
don't
so.
know.
Women's Health, I
maybe?
think.
Women's Health. That's right. That's what it was.
I think the context also matters because, like, for example, I wouldn't consider a woman who is like naked in a classroom and then everyone's drawing her while she's naked. I wouldn't consider that prostitution because of the context of like people aren't going there to jerk off. But if you're like opening a site, that's a site where people go there for that. That's the main marketing thing. Like, yeah, that's going to be considered prostitution because you're selling a sexual activity for payment. Or like if you go to a museum, right? Like nobody's going to museums to jerk off. That's why naked statues aren't porn.
Some people jerk off in museums.
People jerk off everywhere. People jerk off to your profile pictures on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
It's
I
the
hope
intention
people
and
jerk off to my
context.
profile picture.
Oh,
Zia,
yeah.
you think people jerk off to you eating snacks?
Totally.
Absolutely. Yep. 100%. Easy peasy. People probably jerk off to this. Who knows? People jerk off to anything and
hope.
everything.
I hope
Right?
at least someone is jerking off. to
Speaking of
this.
jerking off, Chrissy, did you
Not
hear
allowed.
Frosk had stuff to say again on Twitter?
She did. Yeah, I haven't like fully read it all, but she's
Are we
like,
going
I don't
to
know,
see
just
another
bitching
appearance of
about
Frosk?
Gamergate again.
Yeah.
Probably. It's time to probably dust off the wig.
Yeah.
I had retired it, but clearly she's she's in the news.
Yeah, because she was all like, I don't want people jerking off to me or whatever. And now she's like,
You can't control that, dummy.
she's begging for it. That's why she's tweeting it.
Yeah, I think
I'm
she's
so
mad
relevant.
that no one is jerking off to her, so now she's upset.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Okay, let me pull up her page. I'm so shocked she hasn't blocked me yet.
Yeah, that is actually very surprising.
That is
Shocked.
very surprising.
I wish internet communities would recognize that their spaces have been infiltrated, manipulated, and hijacked by nefarious groups via meme propaganda. Just jokes, bro, until hatred becomes normalized, then becomes radicalized, then becomes a hate crime.
Radicalized.
Yeah. Sounds like someone who can't take a joke would write something like this.
I
It
hate
sounds
that.
like she's
I
talking
hate.
about herself.
Sounds like
Yeah,
somebody with
yeah.
a blue check mark would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate when
I
people
have
say
joking
that
about
shit.
And I was like, hey.
Gamergate was a great example about how language and a cause were hijacked by bad faith actors who wanted nothing to do with gaming communities until they recognized they could weaponize the conflict for their own agenda.
That's
That's
you,
literally
bitch.
what she's doing.
Yeah. She doing it.
Wow.
This whole thread is her just describing herself.
Yeah.
Project much?
Project.
And I can't stand people who try to argue that jokes are what cause people to do things or memes are what cause everybody knows that murder is bad. Everybody knows that rape's bad. A meme isn't going to suddenly convince them otherwise. Those people are going to do it regardless. They don't care. Like it's not magically like, oh, well, this is okay because of this joke I saw. No one thinks that.
Well, that goes all back to what we were even joking about before with intention. It's all intention. The same thing
Yeah.
with like when you post something, you're saying like, oh, when you're drawing someone naked. Like I went to art school. I've drawn a lot of penises. No girl was like trying to run up and grab that guy's dick. And no one was doing that. So like it's all intention purposes. And that goes for this. And fucking hate women sometimes. Sorry. I just think they give us a bad, like the real women who are trying to like be the right kind of woman for this world and
Yeah.
everyone around them. And then it's fucking guns like this.
Chicks like this ruin it for everybody. Yeah. And then if you would like to read up on how Gamergate was used by these bad faith actors and directly played into radicalization pipelines online, I recommend Alt-Right from 4chan to White House by Mike. She always has recommendations of what people can read. Like nobody's
Oprah's book club.
Yeah, nobody's on Twitter to like look for a book. You know what I mean? Like no one's looking to Frosk for fucking book recs. Or if you'd rather watch Into the Storm on HBO Max. No, Frosk.
Fuck
Nobody
that
gives a
thing. That
fuck.
thing is such a psyop. It's ridiculous.
Who, Frosk?
No, Q.
Oh,
All that shit.
yes, yeah, I agree. I think it's controlled opposition. And it's also she's giving these people too much credit. Like people who make memes are not shifting opinions.
No, and if they are, it's of people who are so
commentary.
incredibly stupid. It's not even funny. Like if you're a meme is what's shifting your ideal into doing something, you had bigger problems before you saw the meme. Like
Well,
you were
you're
already on your way there.
You're the problem. It's not the meme.
Exactly.
Well, the argument with the memes is actually kind of interesting and funny because a lot of these psychopaths in power don't like memes. Like, for example, like the Anthony Fauci's of the world or the big Bill Gates of the world. They don't like those kind of things because humor delegitimizes their stance and how serious they want to be taken. So when they see stuff like that, like the whole "Let's Go Brandon" thing, you know, nobody likes that meme because it takes away from the humor takes away the power of those people.
Right.
And they don't like that at all. They hate that. And that's why memes and humor is so important when you're battling psychopaths because they don't like it. And it's a really powerful weapon.
It points right through them. It points through their ego and they just want to keep projecting their own thing. And they are so insecure, actually. And that's what humor is. Humor is honesty with daggers, really. And if you can see through it, then you'll laugh at it. But if you can't, then you're just going to be penetrated by it.
Exactly.
Oh,
no,
sorry.
Go ahead, Zia.
I was just gonna say, I still think that you can laugh about stuff that you don't agree with.
Oh,
just because the joke is something you don't agree with, it can still.
I
be
laugh
funny.
at abortion jokes, but I'm completely against it. Like I will laugh entirely, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna do
you
that.
don't have control over what you laugh at. It's a
If it's funny, it's funny. Yeah.
I think it shows you more composure if you can laugh about those things.
Humor is subjective, right? Like it depends on what you find funny. That's why some people have a dark sense of humor and they laugh at certain things, and other people are like, wow, you're a fucking weirdo for laughing at that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I feel you, Isabella, because sometimes I have a dark sense of humor, so it's like it can get kind of awkward. But like going back to the humor thing though, it's interesting to me because like then you have places like, for example, in Canada where, you know, we don't have free speech laws. So you know, they work around it by saying like, if you have hate speech, then it's not technically like you don't have the freedom to speak hate speech and stuff like that. So then you have people like, you know, Justin Trudeau coming out and straight up being like, you can't hold signs that says fuck Trudeau on there. And like, you can't
Which is, by the way, the shit happens in China and stuff like that. In China and Russia, where you start disappearing because you speak in opposition of the person. That's so dangerous. It's such a slippery slope.
It's the most like mainly communism and fascism ideas, right? So and like, you know, Trudeau has done that now in Canada.
Totalitarianism.
Totalitarian.
Yeah,
make fun of them.
Ridiculous.
Or you can get arrested and get fined.
I think the proof that memetics are. Oh, sorry, Chrissie, you could go.
I mean, I feel like I'm just saying. I feel like I'm just like yes-anding everyone. Like the more self-aware you are, the more self-knowledge you have, like the more you can laugh at yourself. Because I went to this like I guess it was a pro-abortion rally in Terrytown in Westchester. What was it?
That's so white.
Saturday?
That was the whitest thing you just
It was probably the whitest thing I've ever said. And I went, and the vibe, and I used to go to these things all the time when I was in college. I was a social justice warrior. I was like, you know, went to many. And so I got there and I just wanted to talk to people and be like, how was the rally? What nice sign, whatever. And the vibe was immediately like so tense and weird. And I was like, Frank was saying like maybe you're putting that out there because you're expecting that they're not going to like you, or you're expecting not to like them. And I was like really trying to be neutral, but like immediately they're like, who are you? Who are you with? What's your name? You know, and they were squirrely and like the vibe is so negative this one lady was like, there are so many white supremacists in Westchester. There was a Back the Blue rally here a couple years ago. And I was like, I was at that rally. Like I was like, oh yeah, I went there. And like the more right wing or like the Back the Blue rallies or the America First stuff, like, or even at January 6th, like the vibe is always so positive at these, you know, right wing rallies. Everyone loves their country, loves each other. They just want the best for everybody. It's like more diverse. And these left wing rallies, it's like they're tense, they're negative. It's like mostly like white women, and then they're like big, you know, they're begrudgingly like sort of beta husbands and boyfriends that they drag along. But It's weird. It's like if you believe in yourself and your points so strongly, you should be able to talk to whoever, even if like I was the enemy or the, if you're so afraid of being clipped up, it's like, well, then fucking be able to explain yourself.
You know what's funny though, when you're saying you're at these like left wing things or when they don't even know who's the bad guy or the good guy in those situations. They are the first to implode and eat themselves before I would say more of a right wing group. I think more people they're strong in their foundation of beliefs that you would be able to pick them out and they would stand strong, even if you were a little different to them. But the second you're a little different with the left, they will eat each other fucking alive. Mm-hmm. And that just shows how fragile their foundation is. And they know how fragile their foundation is, which is why they're very sensitive, which is why they have no sense of humor, which is why they can't even explain themselves out of a paper bag. It speaks for itself with those people. And I that's why I almost like let them eat themselves, like let them implode, let them go. Don't even give them the attention, because that's literally all they have is your attention. That's the only thing that they have.
It's like you're having a rally. Isn't your goal to convince people of your point of view? Because don't you think you're right? So like, let's hear it. Let's like try to convince me. Yeah, bring me over to your side.
You're like that. That's
Did you guys see J.K. Rowling's tweet today about that fucking insane person like attack like some trans rally getting attacked, but like this woman was getting attacked by like these masked people, like, and it was just freaking crazy. I was just watching the video and I was like,
what was she getting attacked for?
I haven't watched the full clip, but she was for some reason I can't tell what flag she's holding. There's so much context missing for me in this clip, but it was just like she was holding some flag, and then the trans people, I guess, didn't like the flag, so they were attacking her because they didn't like the flag that she was holding, which I don't know. Let me see. Yes, that's it.
What is even happening?
I don't know. This dude, like, just
I've seen way better porns.
Wait,
look at this weird face mask too.
I always see a guy.
What's happening?
What even flag is that?
Yeah, I don't know what flag that is.
Oh, I have to pee so bad. I'll be right back.
Isn't that a male to female?
Is that what that is? I don't know.
Yeah, so they're literally attacking their own, I think. I could be wrong, but like that's what I clocked it as. Or them as.
Let's see if anything else happens interesting.
No, it was just like it was basically just that weirdo was like attacking her. And I was like,
okay. Interesting.
Yeah, wait, what do those colors mean on that flag? Because
it's purple, white, and green. I don't know what it is, but it's purple, white, and green. Let's see.
But it's offensive. That's all we need to know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. Here it is. It's the what is this?
Is it like
gender queer? It's gender queer pride flag.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I think I was right. I think that is a male to female then.
I guess.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Look at her guns.
I don't understand why they're.
She's got some AR-15s for arms.
Yeah.
Good jawline.
I hope she competes in swimming.
There's too many fucking flags.
There are too many flags. That's it.
I don't fucking
get
this.
Replacement for nationalism. They just want a sense of identity. Instead of taking it out on their nationality, they're doing it with their sexuality to have some sort of like concept of themselves.
It makes no fucking sense because like at first when they like picked the rainbow as the flag, we were all like, yeah, okay, the rainbow has all the colors of the rainbow and it encompasses everyone. Sure, why not? You guys can have the rainbow. And now there's like offshoots of the rainbow flag.
It doesn't have like, brown and black in it.
It's like
I thought people on the left are supposed to be good at art. Why are their flags so fucking ugly? Like I'm just gonna say like they're so fucking ugly. Name one like
It's
I don't know, like
basic.
leftist flag that looks good, or like LGBT flag that looks
True.
good. The rainbow flag looks good.
my
And
I
that's
think
about it.
the main one looks good. The rainbow flag was great, and
Yeah.
then
That's
it's
the only
fuck with it.
one.
is
All
that,
the
yeah.
rest of them, they like, and for some reason they like couple Black people with being gay. Like, how come Black people are included? Like, do you ever see the brown stripe they put
Yes,
in? It's
yes.
Brown and black stripe that goes in
Yeah,
like it's
the
a
brown and
triangle in
black.
it.
Trace
Yeah.
Nasheed was right. They're literally trying to buck break Black people.
They're just trying to like bring them into every cause.
Nick heard me talking about how much I like boobs, and he just sent me a picture of the biggest boobs I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh, please share.
They're like the size of, I don't know if they're necessarily good. The nipples are like dinner plates, but I'm gonna share it in the chat so you guys can see it.
Are they nude?
It's
Or is it something I can
You can
show?
see them.
No,
through a
you can't
t-shirt.
show it.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, while you share
I like a
that,
tit that you can see through a t-shirt.
Me
Like, that's
too.
sexy.
Yeah, same. That's a hot look. No
Yeah.
bra with like a white t-shirt.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
a
that
classic
look.
look. A white
Yes.
beater. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like when they
Okay.
look triangle-y. Like keep the tit like tight and then the nip.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
That
tight
weird little
tit.
triangle that like comes. It's like it looks like it's weird. I don't know.
I love the
What do you
Tomb
mean?
Raider
It's
tits.
triangle of a bra?
It
or the
looks
triangle
like
of-
the where like the areola like into the nipple.
Your
it looks
shirt needs to
triangle.
have like some like resistance, like it needs to push on you a little bit, or else
A little bit.
if
Yeah.
it's like slightly loose and you
Mm.
don't have like perfect boobs, it's gonna look weird.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of anatomy things going on.
It's gotta
Mhm.
be gotta be
Loving
some
the
clink.
boobology right now.
Wow, those are quite the tits.
so speaking of like
Aren't they?
massive
Let me
boobs,
see. I want to see.
I got blocked by this lady today because she shared this book out that I'm kind of really interested to hear Anna's perspective on, because she's the artist here, and also Brittany's, because, well, you'll see why. Because of the
Well,
German
Missy's
Shepherd
an
factor.
artist too. She said she went to art school.
I have to
Oh,
look at
okay.
these
So here
boobs.
we go. We can all discuss this piece
Where are
of
the
art.
boobs?
Okay.
Here it is.
God. Oh God. Okay, those are no. No, I can't. It's too much.
Wait, where did you see this? I haven't seen
Her
this.
nipples look almost like tie dye. Like they don't even look. It's too much. It's too big.
Now I
too
need
floppy.
you.
It's a lot.
You can't just sit here and describe it, and not show us.
Boobs are not.
You just don't want to look at it.
Look in the Twitter chat for the. Oh, you're not on Twitter, Missy, so you're missing out.
Oh,
I'm not in the
Elon
Twitter
Musk,
chat.
when Elon Musk
Oh.
figures his shit out,
Hold on, let me text the
maybe
picture
I'll come
to you,
back.
Missy.
So like, you know,
I'll be
when you
back.
make a really bad pancake and it
Just
kind of like
messaged you.
splatters all over the pan,
Yes.
that's kind of
Oh
what her
yeah,
nipples look
I
like.
still eat it though. Still eat it.
Okay.
Brittany
Yeah,
sent it to me
pancakes are
too,
good
because
pancakes, just
I
like,
don't
well, these
see
are
it.
good boobs, but like
No, I feel you.
the photo. It's in
Yeah.
the group
I don't
chat.
think you want to see it.
I'll
Okay,
screenshot
then
it. I'll post
don't send
No.
it.
Can we
Andrew
do
Thomas-
Discord? Do you guys like Discord? 'Cause I
yeah.
think we should do more Discord.
I hate
There you go.
Discord.
I
Okay,
hate
yeah.
Discord.
Y'all
never
like
used
Twitter,
it.
not the
Discord.
Discord.
Andrew
Okay.
Thomas says, "Hey, sexy ladies, it's great celebrating my 34th birthday weekend with you, sexy ladies. I always appreciate you both, your beauty and your humor.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Andrew!
God, yeah, happy birthday, Andrew. I just saw this boob. Sorry. Whoa.
They're intense.
That is a lot.
Zia, can you text it to me?
I texted it to you. I did.
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
It's in the
Yeah.
private chat. It's in the private chat.
Boobs.
Oh.
Trim, Patalkin, 1 teaspoon unsalted butter and black coffee, good for hours. I'm gonna try that. I will try that. Nesquik. Fun fact: staring at a man is not an appropriate way to flirt with him. Why do people
I will
stare at
die
you?
on this hill. Yes, it is. It literally is an appropriate way to flirt
works.
with them. Literally,
They come over and
yes,
talk
like
to you.
literally just stare
Mhm.
them down. Just like, what else would I be looking at you for? Why else would I be staring at you for so
Yeah, well, once they
long?
catch your eye and it looks like you're interested, they're gonna come over and say hi. If we can 100% can confirm if the guy's gonna be interested, looking at him totally works. You just stare at him.
That's how my mom taught me how to flirt, like way back in the day. Like
Really?
she was
Your
yeah.
mom taught you how to
She was
flirt?
like, yeah, because I like this dude, and like, you know, like I had a crush, and I was like, well, how do you kind of like tell boys without telling them how that you like them? And then she's like, it's all in the eyes. Like you gotta like, you know, make eye contact, and then like kind of like
She's just like staring.
yeah, just like, you know, kind of like give them this look and then look away. Like, you know, you don't stare at them, but like just kind of like give them this look. and then like look away, or like kind of like walk away and then kind of like turn around and look at them and then turn back around. It's like you just the little flirty things that you do.
You watch Disney movies and figure that out. Did you not like watch like 101 Dalmatians? Dogs flirted with each other.
Yeah, I did. A lot, but I don't know. You don't get it until somebody explains it to you.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of pussy out halfway through though. I'll stare them down, and then when they look at me, I look away.
Yeah, the look away. It's the look away. It's
But
like
the look away is part of it, Brittany. That's the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
The tease.
You're saying come and get it.
Yeah, you're like, you want more? Come over here and talk to me.
It's so easy for dogs. They literally just have to turn around.
You just sniff your butt and they're good to go.
You got to do the little bat the eyes.
Zia, I thought you were rolling a joint. But what are you doing over there?
Cough drops. I was eating cough drops all night. I want this stupid cough to go away.
Like you were like licking like paper.
Have like tea with honey.
Yeah, I need to make some tea. I'll be fine tomorrow. This happens to me every time. I never get fully sick. I get on the verge of sick where I feel really shitty. I feel super run down. Like when your skin gets kind of hot and it feels sensitive to the touch. Yeah. Like it kind of hurts to touch yourself. I get that. And then usually the next day though, I'm fine. Like I very rarely get sick. I just feel like I'm going to get sick and then I'm okay.
That's a good immune system. That's like an immune response. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm like Anna. I ate a lot of dirt and sand as a child, and I swear that's why my immune system is so good.
The key word never wash my vegetables. Don't even wash them.
Whatever.
Zia, the key word there is as a child. Anna still eats dirt.
Okay,
I feel like I only do now just because people want to see me do it.
I know, I'm teasing you. Here, share my screen, Chrissy.
All right, from Armagod, you should all be driving Teslas anyway. I mean, if there
somebody
was
buy me a Tesla.
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
I mean, if there's a cheap one,
I would never drive a Tesla in fucking Mexico. Are you kidding me?
Current car was free, so if you can beat free,
yeah.
Well, all those people that were like reeing on Twitter because Elon Musk is buying it, they're like, I'm getting rid of my Tesla. I'm like, can I please have it?
Yeah, I'll take it, asshole.
Where's that Craigslist ad? I hate Elon. Here's my Tesla.
Is that yeah?
So this is a book that was being advertised earlier today. So this chick is like, this anthology that this person put together is so excellent. The stories are scary as hell, but also have a body positively message that I really like. Kudos to all the authors in it. Great job. And it's called Diet Riot. And it says a fatter punk anthology. And it's about a big black woman with I don't know. It looks like she's like in Antifa and she's going around. I don't know. I don't think she's ever been on a diet in her life, but
like every black woman I worked with at now this.
What is the storyline? You gotta go loot a CVS? Like, what is the plan here?
I have no idea.
Halfway through, like, you think she's gonna actually use that bat? Like, she's gonna get one swing in
mid swing. She's like,
I did sit down.
So I retweeted it and I said bruh, and then this Emily girl was like, what? I think it was really good. And I was like, yeah, it looks like a really heavy read. And then she blocked me.
Oh, that's funny.
So I was just I wanted to know.
Interest to support it. Like if there's a market for that, great, then it should thrive. But
no, it shouldn't thrive, Chrissy. This is where we're at right now. This is why I'm here to stop this bullshit body positivity crap that we're trying to normalize. Stop normalizing this shit. This shit's not
and it
normal.
should
It's fucking
thrive
bullshit.
because not only that, where it's unhealthy and you're promoting something that's unhealthy, but it's not even a fair market. Like only the things they want to be marketable get to be marketable. Everything else gets deplatformed, censored, et cetera, et cetera. So like,
it's just denying reality. That's really what it boils down to. It's because you don't want to face the truth of the matter. So you rather keep filling your head with delusions and excuses. Yeah, coping is a sense of delusion. So that's what they are. They're just filling that. And you know what? You're only going to get more disappointed, more depressed. It's only for the worse. The worst is only going to keep growing. the more you behave that way.
And you know what? Fat Nina would have agreed with skinny Nina. Okay. I don't think Fat Nina would have wanted little girls to be, promoted this bullshit to. Okay. Because that's what this kind of book does, right? They want kids to read these fucking fat superheroes and be like, oh, it's okay for us to be fat because then we can see each other in this fucking book. It's like, no, lose some fucking weight. Get off the couch.
There was go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. I've been yammering.
Just a quick story. Just a few months ago in Orlando, there was a 14-year-old kid who, which I blame on the body positivity movement, was not told he was too fat to get on a ride, and he died. He was didn't hold him in enough, so he literally was pancaked down. And that's obviously we know body positivity, the movement, and also obesity is deadly, but that's like such a quick, easy way to show you how deadly it is, because they probably didn't want to tell him, hey, you're probably too fat to get on the ride. So this is us being nice by letting you literally die at 14 years old, which is terrible. But
that was awful.
Exactly to my point. 100%. That's so sad.
Wow. Is that the new one that happened? Like the
that was pretty recent.
The ride dropped and he
oh no.
Yeah,
I didn't know the
details. He was too big and the thing wouldn't lock in place. Yeah, it was awful.
But at the same time, isn't that like survival of the fittest? Like, shouldn't you be smart enough to know, hey, this thing didn't lock, I probably shouldn't ride it?
Yes, Anna, that's exactly.
Apparently, he got turned down on the 3 rides.
He did.
Prior.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
7 foot tall, 200
Jeez,
pounds.
get the hint, buddy.
He should have been.
At that point, I mean, I feel bad because he's a kid, but also it's like, people die on roller coasters. There's a reason why there's a height and a weight limit. And they even have them because he was at Universal Studios. They have it before you get on the ride where you test out to see if you will fit on the ride before you get in line and wait. And they have that for almost every single ride except for like the kid rides. So I don't know. I have a hard time being sympathetic.
What's worse, having hurt feelings or a dead kid? I feel like hurt dead feelings is probably.
But we're the bitches for pointing this out. Like, we're the bad guys online for pointing this out. When realistically, like, these are the consequences. They're literally deadly. Like, that's okay because you're like trying to cushion people's, antithetical to reality's ego. Like, it's just completely opposite to what, like you were saying, Missy. Just completely antithetical to actual reality.
And that's the thing. I think it also boils down to, what do you want? Do you want to be fat? If you want to be, then fucking go for it. No one's telling you can't be. But it's also like we're saying that it's not the best choice. But if you want to not be, then these are the steps you're going to have to take. Sorry, it's going to be a little more difficult. It's just like the 600-pound life. I love that guy who comes in. He's like, you're too fat. You'll need to stop eating
that guy's
stuff. Great. He's the greatest. I love him.
Well,
you're eating 7 rolls of Oreos. You'll need to stop that. Like,
how about you stop it? 2 Oreos.
Just stick to 2 rolls.
It's like nobody's preventing you from being fat, but don't you try to convince me that fat is healthy.
Yes.
Like, you rewrite.
It's the driving down our throats of the antitheticals, like you're saying. It's just stop driving this down. It's not true. It's not reality. Or stop force feeding it. Jamaicans have this great phrase. It's called stop force riping. You cannot force ripe. You cannot force ripe something. It will ripen on its own time.
Force rape? Oh, wow.
It did sound like that for a second.
She said not force rape.
All rape? Force?
Were you raped or were you force raped? Let's be real.
It was a surprise fact.
Did you like it? Did you come?
Once in a while.
Were you wet?
Yeah, that's how I feel about the whole thing. I don't care if you want. I honestly don't give a shit. If you want to be fat, be fat. But it becomes a problem, when you're shoving it down your throat. And also, it is a drain on the healthcare system. Like, that is something that takes up resources and stuff. Yeah, like that. And that's the reason why, there are many reasons, I'm sure, but one of the reasons why insurance premiums can go up and sort of things like that. Like, I don't give a shit, but it does affect other people.
But see, this is where it starts, right? It starts with body positivity for like whatever. It doesn't matter the sex at this point, right? And it leads to men can get pregnant. And now you have like fucking pictures of Calvin Klein with a dude or whatever that's supposed to be quote unquote pregnant. And this is the delusion that Missy you're talking about here. It's like, it just reiterates like this fucking delusional shit that we're into, like,
it becomes
over and over and over. over.
You
It
now
literally is. Yes, you're right, Missy. It's
Listen,
just
you're
crazy.
fat, ugly, and disgusting, and you're gonna fucking like it.
What is this? What is this?
Money gun.
What is that?
Venti's money gun.
Yeah.
Shoots out
Ooh.
dollar bills.
Yo,
anymore,
gotta bring
actually.
that after a weekend at blackjack. That should be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. After Anthony brings home his $70K in winnings.
Like this
He
is
did
what
have to pay some markers, but it was still
Really?
it was still not that many.
Okay.
This is what I'm
Better than being haunted by them.
Yeah, I played blackjack next to Missy's boyfriend, and I won $2,700. It's like the best
that's
day.
awesome.
Yeah, and I couldn't have done it without him because he gave me a $1,000 chip, and I was like, I felt like I can't lose this. It's like it was like a loan.
A precious.
I was doing really well ahead of you guys, and I wasn't even playing with him. It just took 7 years of being around him playing that finally got me there.
So
it takes a
good.
while.
He's a master class.
Right?
Yeah, it's really good. I never ever thought to like focus on the dealer's hand ever. I like
the way to go.
That's the way to go. You're just trying to beat the hand. Let me do a couple more supas. Isabella live. Ooh, is this you, Isabella? I'm Venti's,
me.
but hey, Isabella.
Hey.
Hey. Calhoun, tow truck driver, icebreaker. So did you know Helen Keller flew a plane? That's great. Callback. Pat Maloney, not everyone in Star Wars Girls chat was a Richard, not the end all and be all, but Zia, please explain the importance of taking a basic BJ class. Girls should
BJJ.
Oh, BJJ class. Girls
Jiu-jitsu.
should carry pews.
Yeah, I mean, geez, we're typically, not always. There's always exceptions to the rules, but typically we're smaller and we're weaker than guys. Like I work out and Nick doesn't work out, but he's still stronger than me. Like I can't. So if there's something that you can do to get yourself out of a harmful situation and just be able to run away, that's an important skill to have. Yeah.
Wait, I know what a BJ is. What's a BJJ?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh,
Blow job.
Yeah, 2 blow jobs.
Oh god.
Like extra job.
Oh Lord.
Oh God, yes. This is the whole time we've been talking, I've been thinking of this.
Remember this? Remember when?
Yeah, that's on
Hot?
literally on Houston and Broadway.
Yeah,
I
and Lafayette.
remember when
I know exactly where this is.
I remember when I was fat, Nina, and I looked at those models, and I was like, I'm going to look like that one day, and I would.
This is motivating. Like,
Yeah, it's motivating.
Get out of bed.
Have you seen Lulu and Athleta? Have you seen those models? And it's
They-
I'm not
bad.
shaming
It's not
them, but I
motivating.
can't picture what the fuck that is going to look like on me when
Yeah.
it's fucking being stretched out. I'm sorry. Can show that for that woman, but can I please see it on an average body, please? And again, that's not to make you feel shitty, but again, it's the forcing down my throat. It's I want to see what the fuck those leggings look like on an average size 4, not a size 16.
Yeah, but Missy, the average size now in the United States is unfortunately no longer 4. You know, the average size is, I believe, is 9 now. I think 9.
Is that what it is? 9?
Yeah.
No.
Fucking insane.
maybe
Because we're
it's even
enabling it.
higher. I don't
Because
know,
average
but
woman,
I think
is
it's higher.
190 pounds at 5'3", I believe, if I recall correctly. Wait, say that again.
I think so. Yes. So
Look at Athleta. It's
Oh,
fucking nuts.
great.
Missy,
go look at the moon eclipse.
just imagine half of this.
I'm trying so hard. You know what? Patterns don't look good on me anyway. So
This looks like she looks like a
They
swimming
definitely
pool.
don't look it on her.
She looks like a swimming pool. I want to dive in there. I'm going to swim in there.
the kiddie pool.
She looks like a painting palette when you're mixing like whites and blues.
Yeah, you're like,
Mhm.
no, not that blue.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the
Darker.
average a size 4 at one point?
Yeah, when
Yes.
was that? Can we see a graph? Can we see how
the
that
90s or something like during the 90s? I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find one.
By the way, like, what was their whole point putting like I know obviously like virtue signaling, but like the pregnant guy, like, was I supposed to look at that and be like, "Oh, that's cute"? Like, were they expecting me to feel like, "Oh, that's appealing. I think I want to buy things now"? Like,
They want you to feel
continuing to push
guilty.
the
They want you to feel guilty if you have any other adverse emotion. It's not for it, then they want you to be like, "Oh, well, I should." Like,
yeah, I should buy Calvin Klein because this ad actually made me hurl in my mouth a little. So I should buy this underwear so I become a better person.
Yeah, was
it's
that
just why Chrissy drank all those margaritas. She didn't want to be racist on Cinco de Mayo.
Joe DeVito had a funny joke. He said, like, I like that Calvin Klein is making underwear for pregnant men, and because now I know that they'll actually fit me or something like that.
That's funny.
But
Joe
yeah,
DeVito
like,
for the win.
He's the best. And it's like, what are you supposed to buy this with a pregnant man in your life? That's like 2 people. Like that doesn't apply to most people.
That's the thing. It's such a small percentage, which I mean, I honestly don't give a shit, but it is a very small percentage of something they're making a huge deal out of. And body positivity, I think, it starts with a good intention, you know, because there's a lot of young girls who grow up looking at those stick thin models and trying to look like that when they don't have they will never look like that. No matter how much work you do, you're just not going to. I don't think body positivity is a bad thing, but they always take these things and they take it way too far.
They co-opt it.
They co-opt it, yeah.
That's the point, because body positivity was supposed to be about things that were out of your control, and weight usually isn't one of those. It's like, for example, someone like me, I have big feet, right? It's really hard for me to get shoes. Body positivity would be great for me. Like, it should be more inclusive with shoes and stuff, because I can't. What am I supposed to do about my foot? But now it's like, oh no, let's turn it into about these fat bitches who have no self-control. Like,
or like my hair, or like even my hair.
Yeah,
because,
exactly. Curly hair. Yep.
Curly hair was like a thing that like I could never kind of accept about myself, because I was always like, people always made fun of me, or like, you know, that's why I wanted a straight hair. Yeah. You know, like you don't take care of it because it's like frizzy or whatever. And it's just like, no, this is just the way it fucking is. Okay. It just doesn't work the way
But you know what? Even another thing too, those women who are these scrawny bodies and all that, they come back and say how unhealthy they were to even
it was horrible.
achieve that. And they were so miserable and depressed. So I think we need to take both sides of this spectrum, this obesity and this anorexia. Anorexia, is that a word?
Anorexia. I like that.
Wow. Boom. Okay. But it's true though that they're both very unhealthy and they're both very mental, and we need to really get into this mental the mental health
of it all.
Mental health in general, of like where it is and why. And it really does boil down to just delusion. It truly is all delusion.
Yeah.
And
Coke and seeds.
For me, seeing the Calvin Klein ad, I'm like, for me, that makes it so easy. Good. I don't have to even think about buying something from them ever again. Just like I did with Victoria's Secret.
Just like Victoria's Secret.
Like,
that's
good,
right.
Done.
Yeah,
I already have too much choice. I'm already inundated with options. Like, perfect. I can cross this off the list. Like, I will go out of my way not to buy from these companies. So
yeah. So I just put an article on the back here that it basically, if you scroll down to the part that says average size for women in America, this person explains that it used to be 14. Well, apparently it was historically reported as 14. Then the clothing industry somewhat took this into an account, adjustable sizes, though most labels didn't even do that. The majority of clothing lines still sell up to size 12, and that's it. Then a study published in 2016 in the International Journal of Fashion Design, Technology, and Education revealed that the average size of an American woman is now between 16 to 18, which is an increase from 10-year-old data that indicates most women in the U.S. were size 14. This information even further brings into light the need for clothing size clothing sizes and above the previous acceptable numbers. It's infuriating, really, and it's time for something tangible is done. Blah blah blah. The authors of the study determined that the average waist circumference has increased 2.6 inches since 1988. So that's basically what's going on here.
Wow.
And look, there are some curvy women, but there's like such a big difference between curvy. Like some women are just thick and they look good, and some people like that. And that's like, and that's what I mean by everybody has a different body type. There are some girls who are just naturally very thin, naturally straight up. Some girls who are naturally curvy. Like it's all over the place, and everybody has a preference. There's someone out there that likes whatever body type you have. Big boobs, small boobs, doesn't matter. But there is a huge difference between curvy and obese, you know what I mean? Like
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, most women are kind of on the shorter, like, I don't know, most women are like what's the average height? 5'4", I think. 5'3".
Yeah.
So if the average woman is like around 5'3", 5'4", they're saying the average weight is 170 pounds. Like that's
insane.
big.
I'm like trying to lose weight now. I'm down to 116 and I'm like, I need to get the last 3 pounds off. I'm also insane, but you know.
Oh my God. Your life is so difficult, Zia. No, I'm
It's
kidding.
very hard.
How to determine your healthiest weight range. Okay. Oh, the BMI. Although if you are more muscular, it doesn't really take that into account.
That's true. That's the other thing.
That's
too.
also
if you're
true.
Muscular, yeah, you can be considered obese but have very little body fat. That's also possible.
Circumference
My
of
dad
your
was
waist.
technically obese, but he was fucking ripped. You guys saw.
Oh yeah, Zia's got a DILF.
As everyone reminded me growing up. But yeah, it's if your height and then you have a shit ton of muscle is very dense. So of course it weighs a lot more for taking up a smaller amount of space.
This is a really incredible TikTok, and like a bunch of us live in New York, and Brittany used to live in New York. This TikTok kind of went viral this week, and it's hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna play it.
Weekend in the life.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Oh, I did see this.
Friday was one of Reddit's mental health days, so I had the day off.
Reddit mental
And
health.
I city biked over to Mud in East Village to get brunch with my coworkers. They have a really dope outdoor space. Was decently buzzed, so then we headed to Maiden Lane on Avenue B, one of my favorite spots. Then I started making my way over to Bushwick for my friend Zita's pop-up for her brand Your Name. It's super cool.
I hate everything about this. But
the vibes were just like 10 out of 10. It was so much fun.
were just really hipstery.
And I even got a tattoo. Cute, right?
Cute, right?
Later, Allie and I went to Jeff's house party, and then he took us to Playhouse in West Village.
Wow, so quirky.
Not the best Saturday morning for me, but it was a perfect day. So Mad, Cece, and I biked the bridge, went to the Bedford in Williamsburg before they got tatted at Live by the Sword.
How much
Weston
are they making?
invited us to
They can do all
Knickerbocker's
this.
1-year anniversary barbecue party in Soho. Everyone was super stylish. I don't know what this clip is. Later, Dakota gave us the hookup with the Illusions DJ set in Hudson Yards. Zach feeling himself again. Woke up on the couch on Sunday, and I needed a hangover walk, so I headed over to Ost Cafe on Grand on the Lower East Side,
And back, what are we watching?
where Laura then met up with
This
me.
is literally just
Said
made
what's up
to
with the
make
homies
other
at One of
people
One and
jealous.
LES.
Like,
Yeah.
And then
no
vibed
other
out at
appeal
Washington
to it.
Square Park. Quick pit stop at 7B Horseshoe
What is
Bar on
this?
Avenue B.
Wait, why is it so
Then
much
I got
longer
home
than
and
his
made dinner,
this is
and
so
that was my weekend.
long.
Oh my God.
Did he say
Okay.
he was
Fuck
eating
you, Cody.
roasted grapes?
I didn't hear what you said, Brittany, because that guy's voice was kind of overpowering. What did you say?
Oh, I was
still
saying
have
his
to play
entire audience
quietly.
is just people FOMOing. Like that's the only reason he makes it is to make people jealous. There's really no other value
That's so
for it.
true.
That's
So
true, because when I was watching this, I was like, wow, New York looks really nice. I wish I could
No,
go there.
these
one
are all
day.
like the worst
No.
parts of it.
This is a sad
Ah.
fucking existence because it's like
Dude,
I kind of
Bushwick
lived this
is
life
the
for a couple
fucking
years.
worst,
And then I
guys,
got
and it's
tattooed.
impossible to
Overrated.
get to.
And then I felt
Never
the
been there.
vibe when I like got the
fuck that.
tattoos.
Nobody
And I
is
drank
having
more,
fun. No
and
one
I
is
fucking
enjoying
mad.
themselves except for that one lesbian. But, like,
Nobody
and then
likes
it's
all
going to Bushwick.
pretending.
How about he be
Yeah.
fucking honest? No, that's my problem with this. How about he be fucking honest? Where are the rats? Where are the homeless people fucking jerking off on you? Where's the piss
Yeah.
everywhere? How about he
And what about
describe
the
smell of
fucking
the
wait for the
tree?
goddamn N train to get to goddamn Bushwick? The MJ.
Yeah.
That takes forever to fucking get to Bushwick. This isn't true. This isn't reality. If you lived in Brooklyn, if you lived in Manhattan, like I
Yep.
did for 10 fucking years, you know it's a bitch to fucking get
This
to.
is like the
Stop
lifestyle
acting like-
equivalent of like Instagram models.
Yeah, I want to see the
Yeah.
reality
On
of
the
this.
fucking
Be like,
train.
it took me a half hour to get from Soho
Yes, their
to
transit's
Alphabet
so
City.
inefficient.
Like fuck
Exactly.
off.
And
You
it's
won't
like
know
at this
any of
rate,
this.
you're getting a tattoo every week. Someone and is getting a tattoo every weekend. Like I don't know. I know like
We're
one
getting
person
our
with
mental
tattoos.
illness on our skin.
Is it me?
It's like a rat gave me my
vibe.
tattoo. It's like really
Yeah.
good for the environment.
I don't believe that this video was made in one weekend.
No.
Yeah,
This
that's not
was
enough
made
time
in
to
the
do
class.
all of that.
No,
I
you
think-
can't fucking get to Bushwick and Alphabet
Fucking-
City in that amount of time.
I think Gary from
Maggie,
Nerdrotic
yeah.
tweeted out like, does he stay long enough in each place to like film this little thing for like,
And then just
whatever
move
the video,
on.
and then
I
just
wake
leave?
up, I set up the camera, I film myself drinking water. Yeah, I pose a little, I flex. Ugh.
Chrissy, can I make this video with you?
Yes.
Like, can we remake this video?
my typical.
I want to
my
remake
typical
this
weekend-
video for reality. Be like, and then I got there and
Yeah.
I'm sweaty in the J stop, like just to get on the J train.
It would be me going into Manhattan and I just eat at Dunkin' Donuts every day. Like I go to Dunkin' Donuts 2 or 3 times because that's like affordable.
There's a homeless man hitting on you asking for
Chrissy,
train
you really do that. Like debunk this video with all like the homeless piss and shit like that.
Yeah.
And be like,
Debunk this video. Let's
Fact
debunk
check
this
it.
fucking
Let's
Do
video.
like a parody of it. Like,
Yeah.
here I am at this
Yeah.
place. Oh, look, there's a hobo. Oh, look, there's a rat.
yeah, there's a fucking homeless person pissing on something on a
Oh my
rat.
God.
Okay, great.
And like they work for Reddit. How do you have this much money to like
That's
eat
what
out
I'm
every
saying.
meal?
I hate everybody in this video.
Like,
They're
how much
so
money is this guy
stylish.
making?
Oh
I
my
really
God.
hate crop tops on guys. I'm just gonna say it.
It's
I do
fucking
too.
gay.
I
No
don't
man
like
should
it.
be wearing
Yeah.
one. No
I
man.
don't like
Super
it.
gay.
And nail polish.
Look at him. He's so full of himself.
This guy's gay though,
Yes,
right? I
look
mean,
how
He also
Yeah.
curled his
gay.
own
Yeah.
tattoo.
He might
So
be.
cute.
It was so cute.
So
It's
cute.
okay. And it's totally fine that
Vibes.
he's gay. It's just like I don't
Yeah, it's fine if you're gay, but if you're straight and you're wearing crop tops, what are you doing?
Stop.
What are you
Like,
doing?
don't
Come
do
on,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gay, that's a totally different story.
But if you're not, you better be working
What?
out.
Why would you vibe in Washington Square
100%
Park where it's
Missy.
full of fucking crackheads? It's
I used to do that growing up in Hawaii. We used to go to a park after school, and it was lovingly nicknamed Crack Park. But we hung out there all the
you
time.
used to vibe.
Aw.
You used to,
Yeah, I used to vibe at
do
Crack
shit.
Park. Yeah.
We used to drive around East Hastings in Vancouver. That's where all the hookers and crackheads hang out. And I
Oh,
used
that's
to
fun.
throw pennies at them. It was really mean.
Roasted
There was a
grapes
girl that
is
used
what
to do
he's
that
eating.
too.
This is-
That's what I thought he said. What the fuck is a roasted grape?
You could
Is
put
that
some
like-
grapes in the toaster.
That's so gross. That's one of the
He
grossest
just-
things
he
I've
just
ever
put
heard.
2 random words together. That's what he did.
Roasted grapes.
Roasted grapes.
That's so gross.
That sounds weird.
That sounds worse than a
Never
raisin.
had that.
You're
Yeah.
gonna eat spiked pecans.
And you know what?
next.
Before the pandemic, like you'd be like, great, but the pandemic showed everybody how dumb living in New York City really is because you pay so much for such a small space. And the pandemic came, and everyone had to stay in their small spots, and they couldn't go out and like nightlife it up because like people come to New York City to be out. They don't come to New York City to like live in their apartment unless you have tons of money.
You come
Yeah.
to be able to go anywhere and do anything and walk all over.
If you can open your window in Manhattan, then you are living well.
Yeah.
Like you can open your window. You're like, I can sit outside my window.
Yeah.
It's like that's like big.
Aw. Yeah, that's like a
True.
big deal.
That is a big deal. I lived against like a brick wall for like 3 years. That was my window.
Yes, that was us in LA. And I was so depressed because we got no fucking sunlight ever. It
No,
was
yeah. You're like, why do
horrible.
I even have this window?
You just live in a cave.
Honestly, the only
Ugh.
difference between how rats live and how people live in New York is that the people are paying more for the same lifestyle.
We work close. We
Yeah,
work
rats
close.
are probably more
Ouch.
well fed.
We both love pizza.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bobby Bob,
Eat
I had
pizza
the
on
tow
the
truck.
subway.
I had the tow truck that was towing my car break down during the winter on a mountain road. Fun night. Uh-oh. Dicks got sucked that night, Bobby Bob.
Damn.
Bruce Maximus, salad is poison. Change my mind. Those plants do not want to be eaten. They're full of toxins. It's why you can't even eat most plants without getting sick. Interesting
What?
point.
What plants can you eat without
I
getting
hear what
sick?
he's saying, but it's just
Oh, like poison
Like
plants?
they release
he's
toxins.
generalizing just as much as saying like blacks commit the most crimes. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying, but they don't. They don't. Just like
But
plants
one is
aren't all
true.
toxic. But
But
what
one
is
is-
true?
But
Which is true and what I
One
just
of those
said.
statements is true, though.
I could make it
Swine
true
dog.
right now.
Chicks are funny.
Oh my god.
I guess this guy's talking about me. The last funny female comedian was Phyllis Diller, and none of y'all are old enough to remember her. Just kidding. Or am I? I mean, I
Well,
think we're all pretty funny.
He also just donated $10 to say that. So who's laughing now?
Alan Reese back. Nina, give it to me. Beautiful. Just like Rakita, I'm on an extra fatty. I'm lazy and I use arthritis as an excuse.
I thought this guy went to bed.
Yeah, I thought you went to bed,
Yeah,
Alon.
yeah. I guess he's back up.
Hey-o.
Tea break.
Said.
He
So
couldn't
Nina,
turn
give
us
Alan
off
some-
because of his arthritis.
Give,
Oh,
give Alan
okay,
some
he's
tough
like,
love,
I don't
Nina.
understand what he's
you.
asking. He
He
wants
said,
me to
give it to me, like tough
He
love.
means like give him like the tough love when it comes to being fat.
Okay, well, get out, in the morning, get out, do some yoga.
Stop eating
fatty ass foods.
Yeah.
and
Also, even if
stop
you can't
eating bread. There you go.
Yeah. Even if you can't be active, it doesn't matter. If for some reason, health reasons, you can't be active, diet is like 90% of it anyway. If you're eating healthy, you'll still be
Isn't
fine.
it like 80% diet, 20? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know,
Right.
80-20 is a
pretty much it.
Yep.
ratio.
That's the
wanna
ratio I try to live by.
If it weren't for Nina tonight, I would have ordered a pizza, but instead I ordered a salad.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Getting there.
It's because of the fat shaming. I told you fat shaming works.
It identifies as pizza.
True.
Oh,
You gotta
good for
talk
you,
shit to
Brittany.
yourself
Good
in the
for you.
mirror.
You do. Shaming is great. It's Chewy. Shout out to my sports radio friend in Bernie Fratto on Fox Sports Radio, and I want to say hey to Zia, aka Miss
Aw.
Freaky Sexy.
Hi, it's Chewy.
Hey, so quick shout out
Sweet.
to X-Ray Girl in
Aw.
the chat. She says it's
X-Ray Girl.
70% diet, 30% working out. Now, here's my deal too, because I always say 10% you can cheat because you don't want to live your life unhappy for the rest of it. So I cheat with a piece of cake once in a while. It's fine.
So good.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Anna.
You want to live. You don't. That's the thing about dieting is that the reason that it doesn't work out most of the time for a lot of people and they just fall off the wagon is because they go really too hardcore into it and then they immediately fall off.
It's
They're
consistency.
Yeah.
It's consistency.
Yeah.
You better be doing things consistently, and then if you dabble.
Don't eat
And
consistently.
it's okay. It's okay to break it. It's okay to have 5
Consistently
mimosas.
throw up. After
Literally.
It's not like being an alcoholic where you can never touch a piece of a drop of alcohol again. You can
Exactly.
eat a piece of cake and you'll be fine. It's just don't eat the whole cake. That's
Yeah, and don't do
That
it
is
every
blasphemy, and I
single
disavow
day.
it.
Well, not everyone can have your amazing genetics.
yeah, damn it,
I'm
Anna.
very jealous.
We're not all mutants, damn it.
Well, I think pleasure and suffering should be pretty equal in that way. It's I'm gonna have this amount of pleasure, and then I'm gonna make myself suffer for that amount of time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go to bake a cake and then the batter is just so good that you eat all of it and you don't even make the cake?
Every time I've tried to make a
Nope.
cake,
No.
Anna,
No,
it's
that's
been-
just me.
You out here eating raw batter. Cookie
Yeah.
dough.
So good.
I've never
I
bailed on
understand
baking a
cookie dough.
cake. It's not like
I can't ever
That's
even
what I'm
bake
thinking
one.
about doing right now because I have
Drinking
strawberry
the
cake
dough?
mix.
Wow.
Brittany's
No.
like, fuck this bitch. I'm sitting out here ordering a fucking salad. And she's like, let me go bake a cake and eat the fucking batter.
this is
Never
cool
baked
going
the
to an
cake. She'll
animal
never
hit the
bake the
wall.
cake.
Oh.
I like the batter better than the cake.
Do you eat
And I don't have
do you
any
eat
frosting. So
raw
I
cookie
have
dough?
strawberry cake mix in my cupboard. I have all the
What
ingredients to make it, but I don't have frosting. So
Have you
maybe
tried
I'll
brownie
just make
batter?
Ooh,
So good.
brownie batter is
Brownie
good.
batter.
Brownie batter is good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brownie batter is good.
What
Even
do you,
raw cookie dough. Oh, so
yeah,
good.
do you eat raw cookie
That's
dough?
good. I get that.
I used to eat that when I was a kid until I heard that you can get E. coli poisoning from that. So I stopped.
Yeah.
Your
but
fucking
no,
gut
no,
biome will
stop
handle
doing
it.
it.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
It's fine. Okay. Well, I'm going back to
Everybody
eating
was
it then.
like, I do the same. I saw
That's
this
why
thing
we
on.
have hospitals.
What's a little E.
Exactly.
coli
Fine.
between whatever.
And then it helps you lose the weight from the cookie dough you
Right.
ate. So you'll
Hey, that's true.
There
The
you go.
throw up
Nothing
diet.
like
That's
worms.
a great one.
Nothing like worms
Nothing
to
like
lose weight.
Got a tapeworm. Sam Adams, why are you taking pills? White, red, black, pink. Who are you buying them from? Very clever. Opinionated news guy. Chrissy, I'm coming to your St. Louis show. Can't wait.
Woo!
Yay. Can't wait to meet you. That is on May 25th. Let me throw up my schedule real quick. Let's see. Next show is that's Google Calendar. Nobody wants to see that shit. Whoop. Here we go. SimpCast live panel at Orlando MegaCon next Saturday, 6:00. Then I'll be in St. Louis Wednesday, May 25th at the Helium Comedy Club. Then I'll be in Illinois Friday, May 27th at the Vixen with Crip Daddy. Then we're doing 2 SimpCast live shows in Chicago, Saturday, May 28th, 7:30 and 10:00. Then a podcast. I don't know how it ended up in my calendar. Then I'll be in Buffalo Saturday, July 16th at Nickel City Cigars. That's going to be a cool show. Then I'll be in Austin September 8th doing the Cap City Comedy Club, and in Philly, September 14th. That's the Helium Club out in Philly. Working on more dates for the rest of the summer. I think I'll be hosting something kind of cool. I don't think I can announce it yet.
You're also going to be in Orlando this Saturday.
Ooh. Yes, this Saturday. Yay. I said that. Yeah. The MegaCon. And I hope that my costume arrives before I have to leave on Thursday. So, and if not, I don't know. I don't know what I'll dress up as, but I'm excited. Yay! Ned Hill, the problem with the RNC is the establishment wing. Rhinos and neocons, they are left-wing globalists. Purge them. Things will improve quickly. I'm a radical libertarian. Malice is great. Love Malice.
Because they're Zionists. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing.
Quiet part. Russell Hall. Amber Heard cut off Johnny's finger by accident when she threw something at him, but puking on his pillow was a deliberate act. Yes. True.
I mean, she cut his finger off by accident, kind of, but she still made the choice to throw the thing. So
it was a handle of vodka.
Oh, that's Jesus Christ, man. That relationship was a disaster. She should have shut her fucking mouth and moved on. I don't know why she suddenly had to like do this whole thing, make him, and then it's coming out that she's a psychopath. Like she's so stupid for doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't know why she
peeing on the pillow was an accident.
No, almost cutting his finger off was an accident. Pooping on the pillow was, or on the bed was
very deliberate.
Yeah,
like
very
a deliberate action.
Damajin, great seeing you again, Chrissy. Hope you enjoyed that chocolate. Hey, beautiful ladies, you're all amazing. Yeah, Damajin, I came out to the Jersey show last night. Good to see you again, buddy. I have not eaten the chocolate yet.
Good to see you, Damajin.
The Front Porch Conservative. I view politics through the prism of authoritarianism versus individual liberty. Both parties are corrupt. True. Also, Zia, when you were laying on your couch, you looked like a lady from a Renaissance painting.
Ooh.
You did. It was
very all snuggly.
Thanks, guys. Can that make me a Renaissance woman? Is that officially? Can I do that?
Yeah,
totally.
Okay. I think you can coin that now. Like that is your title.
Renaissance
woman.
And I add it to my resume.
Women in 2022, when everyone can be a woman, that just makes you a misanthrope. Okay.
Nobody hates women more than other women. Let's just be fucking
garbage to each other.
Every woman is harsher on another woman than any man could be. So
hold up. I object. Objection.
Okay.
Objection. So,
Brittany, you have the floor.
Oh no, she froze.
Okay,
sorry. No,
wait, start over.
Start again. So, objection. Women are not the people who hate women the most. It's gay men. They have no incentive.
No.
Wow. The gay men who hate women really.
I get along with gay men better than I do women.
So I usually. Yeah.
I've met more lesbians that hate men than gay men that hate women.
Yeah, I can see
I've
that.
had lesbians hate me more than gay men have hated me. Like
that's
I think
also
maybe
true.
because they're like, fuck you because you're not lesbian, I can't fucking have you. I think
exactly. Lesbians are probably the most hateful people.
Savage. I hated working in Brooklyn and all that. I fucking hated it because all these women thought I was lesbian and I was like, I'm not lesbian. So and they're like, fuck you.
You sure?
Imagine being mad at someone for their sexual orientation. That's like they're doing exactly what they don't want people to do to them, and people shouldn't do that to them. But like that's what you're doing.
There was this lesbian girl in high school that used to always try to get with me, and I would always be like, "Man, I'm not interested," and she'd be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And she kept asking me like over and over.
That's so shitty.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to bang you. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's so lame. I hate people who do that.
Chrissy Bacon was also at the show last night. It was such a pleasure to meet you and Frank last night. Ultra mega, ultra absorbent. Westford, Kansas. Happy Sunday, ladies. Chrissy, you should invite some of the crotchety old women from the abortion rally on the show. Oh my God. Yeah, some of them were looking me up and then ignoring me. Good times. Did you guys hear this rumor? And by rumor, I mean real tweet from Jenna Jameson. I can say from personal experience that Joe Rogan is fantastic in bed.
Whoa.
Fuck that. I guarantee she's fucking lying for attention.
Really?
I think so. someone like her, I feel like would be demanding attention, especially like she's drying up in her
She's
celebrity.
been drying up. Have you seen her lately? She is not looking so
Yeah,
good.
so like,
Ooh, can we pull up a recent
desperate
picture?
fucking reach. Like, knock it off.
Let's see.
I
This
know,
is why I
feel
hate
like
women.
it's a little bit disrespectful to his wife. I would never tweet something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
Bad
true,
taste.
true.
It's shitty. I think that's shitty.
Yeah, it's not a real woman angle.
recent.
I think she's a fucking fraud.
It's like, even if it is true and like she actually did hook up with him, it's like, what are the intentions behind tweeting that? Obviously bad.
Wait, I think that
Well, did you guys watch the thing that she was responding to?
Right. That's what I was gonna bring up, Anna. Please.
Oh,
tell me.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
so
is that?
she's responding like I only found this out on the Jack show a night or two ago. But so I guess like Young Turks were saying that he like fucks tranny guys, and
Oh,
so she's
yeah.
responding to that.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
actually
So they were trying to like
There it
slam
is.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like just out of nowhere she tweeted that. There was
All
like
right.
there
See,
was
and
a
this is
reason.
why
makes sense.
context is important.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Grant, where he was like, "Oh, Joe, you must hate, you must have slept with some trans people to hate them so much," and he like got so angry for no reason. It was
Yeah, and
really-
that's why she's like adding the guy from Young
Does
Turks.
Joe
Yeah.
Rogan hate trans people? I didn't get that impression.
no,
No.
I think he's just
No.
trying to like
Just
make
had
that
him on the
happen.
show.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Ashton.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
Ashton
her
commented
reply
on
was
it.
like the
Oh
first
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. Rich Monk, simping ain't easy. It's hard out here for a simp. Also, who's the most gorgeous woman ever? I'm going with Bernice Marlowe.
We gotta look
Skyfall
that lady up.
Bond girl.
Really? Her?
Marlowe.
I'm going with Lizzo.
She's the chick. She's the chick from James Bond. She's got
she's hot.
like the gap tooth and like short blonde hair.
Wow, she's like a hotter Natalie Portman.
Who's the most gorgeous
Can we-
woman ever?
Let me see.
Like
That's a
of
tough
all
one.
time?
This is this Bernice Marlowe chick.
Oh, okay. Not exactly my type, but she is pretty. I mean, she's not pretty. She's just
Megan Fox and like Transformers hot.
Megan Fox is like stupid.
Megan
hot.
Fox Transformers. Holy shit.
You could drink my blood.
If I
That
felt
was
more
her
body
face.
shamed, it was that fucking movie. I was
Yup.
like,
Bitch.
"Ugh."
Yeah, the car scene where she's bending over the hood.
Dude,
when she's-
that's the
Right there.
We all remember it. We all
Oh my
God.
god. Fucking A.
That's the
Ridiculous.
Never
one.
that. I
Crazy
will
hot.
never be that
Ugh.
in everything I try.
Nope, that's just that. I
Food
just
is
don't have that
officially
body.
canceled.
This makes
talk
me
about-
interested in cars. Like this makes me want to like, you know what? Maybe I could open the hood.
Go Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep, fucking A, right.
This is like what you imagine getting broken down to look like.
Mind you, I'm not down with the drinking blood thing. Like, fuck
No.
off with that
So
shit.
weird. I can't believe she admitted
No.
that.
Yeah.
Weird
but-
satanic
I think that
fucking
she did that for attention because no one talks about anything else in that interview they did with her. Everyone just talks about the blood thing.
Well, definitely
And
was intentional. It was just insane, but
And I also think
Ugh.
that when you're a celebrity for long enough and you have enough money and you're living that lifestyle for a long enough time, reality becomes skewed to you. Like things
Yes.
that is you do things that you wouldn't normally do, things that aren't considered normal because you're just living in your own world. You have so much money that you have the ability to do anything that you want. You kind of are disconnected from reality a little bit.
Yeah, what you say is
100%.
exactly what is basically going on with the Amber Heard trial. Like with the
Yeah.
shit that she describes and how she like is so just oblivious from like actual reality. That's like her own celebrity lifestyle has like made this impression on her. That's why when she's like talking about like walking on glass, you're like, bitch, walking on actual glass really fucking hurts. Okay, like not that Hollywood shit that you walk around on, and it's like it's not actual
that's
glass.
such a good point because, and also it's not even celebrity scopes. You can be in a certain relationship where someone is emboldening you to a certain extent that you think you're fucking impenetrable to anything. That you're like, everything I'm doing is sexy, it's amazing, it's accepted because this person has told me so. And you can be that. I was in a terrible narcissistic relationship. and he was so awful to me, but also made me feel fucking awesome at the same time. That anything I talked about, I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. Like, yeah. And then I would talk about it like shamelessly to people, and then they would like go, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, I'm only doing this all the time. And it's a total it's just a mental thing.
Missy,
really
does this change your mind on Megan Fox at all?
Oh,
yeah, she's got the
at?
glove.
Have you seen
is that her
thumb?
nail?
Yeah, her thumb's
She
fucked
has
up.
a toe thumb.
Why?
I
That's
don't
just
know.
she was
It's
born with
fine.
it. It's body
Jesus Christ.
positivity.
It's
That's
body
That's
positivity over
Jesus
here.
Christ mistake.
Accept her for who she is and her toe thumb.
This is the body positivity that we really need, is accepting this toe thumb.
Wow.
That's exactly. She can't control that. Poor Megan Fox.
Really, like, maybe get more of a nail on that. I'm just saying, like.
Well, I mean, I think she can control it now. It's called plastic surgery, but
That's true.
Get like acrylic nail.
Or I was gonna say, or acrylic nail can handle that. You're just like,
Yeah.
a little longer, like.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like the whole thumb
Maybe
thing is
don't
just like a
put it
cope.
in
Like every
Really?
woman coped by like, oh, the
'Cause
most
she's so
beautiful woman
retardedly
alive
hot.
has a shitty thumb. Yeah, it's a cope.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's
But
like nobody
actually
notices
did.
her thumb until you point it
Yeah.
out.
I would trade
I
in.
never noticed it.
I would trade in.
I'd have every nail be a thumb for her fucking body. Like
Exactly.
make all my fingers toes. I'll just keep them in my pockets with my hot ass. Yeah. Just give me all the toes.
What's in that salad, Brittany?
I gotta go.
Oh no, we paid attention.
Her pizza's coming.
No, it's
Yeah.
it's,
The pizza just got here. I gotta
it's
go.
grilled chicken, grape tomatoes, purple onions, cottage cheese, I think, cranberries,
Cottage cheese.
and then this
In a
vinegar
salad?
dressing. I only used one of them though.
That's delicious.
The cottage cheese is the
It
only
is
thing
good.
I have a problem with.
I love how
Good
everything we
luck,
talk
Kevin.
about.
It's a watery cheese. You're gonna have watery cheese
With like no
balls.
flavor.
I'm
What?
a
What do
weirdo.
you
I love
mean?
cottage cheese, but like on toaster with crackers, not by
I
itself.
love cottage cheese too.
That's
Ew.
good. It's really good for you.
I like feta more though. Like feta.
I
cheese is
love
so
feta.
fucking good.
Oh my god, you put feta on everything: eggs,
Mhm.
salads,
Zia,
sandwiches.
Have you
Dick.
had feta with watermelon?
No,
That's
is that
good.
actually good?
Girl,
Really
that's a
good.
Persian thing. We do that all the time. Definitely try
Okay.
it out. You'll love
Right,
it.
do that on the snack stream.
It's good. That's fancy.
Yeah, you should have a Persian snack stream.
I'm down to
go.
have any kind of snack stream. Anything I haven't had, I'll snack it on the stream.
It's really good. You'll love it.
Physicality channel. Someone Photoshop 5 African. Okay.
Whoa,
no.
Moving right along. We will not handle that sort of a
Wants a-
racist comment on this show.
How
NFL.
dare you?
Opinion news guy. Have you seen Shapiro's Sister's Rack? Oh, come on. That's
course we
like
have.
that's old
I
news.
have not.
Eldon
Who's screening these?
Down with Brian.
Who's
Nobody. Nobody's screening anything. Craig Strauss, you have 1K limit on viewers. I do.
What?
We're at 1,066 right now.
Try
How's that a
turning it
thing?
off and on again.
Yeah. Stew balls. This is just for another Frosk cast featuring filing cabinet.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's got to be good.
There might have to be another Frosk cast since she's trending again. From It's Chewy. I just want to give some shout outs yet. It hasn't been seen. What's the deal with that?
We got to it.
Yeah.
It's
We
Chewy
got
was
to it.
like, come on. It's
Chewy.
Chewy's great.
Renee Ortiz. Which one of you is going to turn the camera off and return a la Jeffrey Toobin?
That would be me. Be right back.
Hey. Ned Hill. Smart conservative women are sexy as fuck. Well, I don't know if there's any here tonight, but it's good to know. Okay.
Let me just tell you something. People who say shit like that, you're gonna get the most retarded bitch possible. You're gonna get the most retard off the market. Because all you do, you're fetishizing it. Oh, she like says these milk toast things that I heard 100 times before. Oh, I'm gonna come. I gotta sim. You're the most retarded milk toast cookie cutter bitch, and you
I'm
deserve
gonna
it.
come.
And you deserve it, Brittany. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Deranged lunatic. So, what do you think of the supposed rumor of the baby formula shortage is because they're sending it south of the border? Yeah. Also, can't we make baby formula? We made fucking hand sanitizer.
No,
and it's like
lemonade and titty milk stand.
There is a recipe, like an old school
funny.
recipe from like the 60s with basically like condensed milk and taro syrup that people used to make it themselves all the time before big baby formula got involved.
Huh.
Yeah. You can make it yourself.
Guys, I have to hop. I have to get back to packing.
Oh, Isabella!
I don't want to get back to packing. I'm like so tired now too, but I will definitely come back if you'll have me.
Please come back. Please tell people where they can find you and where they can send you moving boxes.
Oh God, I don't need any more. Twitter, Isabella Riley US, and then Instagram, Isabella Riley USA.
Amazing. Thank you for blessing the SimpCast with your presence.
With my orange.
The next time you're on, can you please tell us the last box you packed? Like what was in that last box?
Yes.
That's the best item list ever.
That is
Okay.
all the
That's
random
interesting.
shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I need to make like that TikTok. I need to make sure the box is actually impressive.
The last possible, the one that you start just like picking up random shit at the end. Like that's the best one.
You're so right about that.
That's a really good idea. Okay. Now I have to like overthink this box. But
Don't just let it be.
Let the box
let it be.
Let it pack itself.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. Well, thank you.
Good
Nice
luck.
meeting everyone.
Love
Nice
you,
to meet
Isabella.
Bye. Thank you.
Stay orange,
Bye.
stay classy.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm so classy. Thank you.
Aw,
Good shit.
I like her. Jar
Me
of Mayo
too.
says, comedy should provoke, it should blast through prejudices, challenge preconceptions.
Yes.
Comedy should always leave you different than when it found you.
I like that.
Kind of like anal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree.
Thanks, Jar of Mayo. Ken Patterson, loving the panel tonight. Hope Missy and Isabella become regulars. Yes, I want that too.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you very much.
Jar of Mayo again. Quote is from Duckman, joking the chicken. Oh, good to know. Killdog99 does work in it while watching in the background count. Uh-oh.
Well, we predicted this.
Yeah, we knew someone would jerk it to this. Oh, right. I wanted to bring up this funny. Is this a TikTok? Let's see. This is a man. I love this man's shirt. I love what he has to say even more. Oh, this is regarding. Let's see. I hope this is funny. I didn't even pre-screen this.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. What else can you say?
Black King.
It's ridiculous. Something has to change from the bottom to the top because they're not going to do nothing. We got to do something because this is ridiculous.
Look at his shirt. It says melanin 100%, confidence 100%. Can't read it.
I love that shirt.
Black King nutritional facts.
That's amazing.
Protein
I want that
100%.
top. I want to wear that.
Yeah.
top.
God, I wish this was gone so I could see what's underneath it. Let's see. Let's try to Google what's a Black King nutritional fact t-shirt. I'll find it. Black. You have it. Of course you have it. You should wear one, Frank. Wait, okay, hold on. Before we can watch the rest of this, we have to know what the shirt says. Put it in the private. Wow, it's a long link. It's on TeePublic. Okay. Let's see here. Black King nutritional facts. Melanin 100%, handsomeness 100%, kindness 100%, strength 100%, loyalty, integrity, courage, responsibility.
Loyalty.
Well, I don't know about the responsibility part. Foolishness 0%.
50%.
You say I don't know about loyalty? That's funny. What if you got it in pink? Black King.
It doesn't change anything.
Why doesn't it say Black Queen in pink?
Yeah.
I forgot one time my dad got this
like the
extra
purple leather.
large women's tank top that was a pink tank top and it said girl power
Yo,
on
fuck
it.
that.
Like
Foolishness 100%.
Cheating on you 100%. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. Loyalty.
Yeah.
Just
I wouldn't know. Okay, back to the is it TikTok? No, it's regular. Get the Black Queen one? Oh my god. Who's faster than Frank? Let's see. Black Queen. Can you guess what's going to be the contents of the Black Queen? I mean, you would know, Venti. You are one.
Somebody
Sorry,
sent
I'm
Brittany this-
distracted. I'm distracted by this like huge thunderstorm. Like it's really
Oh,
loud. and there's a lot of
no.
lightning.
Make sure you get inside.
There's also lunar eclipse, by the way.
Yeah, I just went out and saw that.
Black Queen.
blood moon. Blood moon.
Oops. Ah. Okay.
One phenomenal woman.
1,000. I love it. Of course it's 1,000.
1,000 beauty, 1,000 intelligence, 1,000 strength, 1,000 queen things. Ooh, how mysterious. Magic, 1,000 cares given, 0.
It should be fucks given. Cares given, that's so lame.
Yeah,
fucks
given. At
Come
this
on.
rate with this, like
other
you're right.
ingredients include brown sugar, honey, caramel, and dark chocolate.
All those
I
things
like
are
how it
delicious.
includes magic. We was witches and shit.
I like how it includes magic.
I like magic.
We was queens and kings.
What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna get you one of these, Venti.
Ooh. I like that.
I'll wear it.
Okay, cool. All right, now I need to go back to this video. Yes. Oh, did someone become a member? I don't know where that is. Oh, Grem Patakin? Thank you for becoming a member, Grem.
Yay.
Power.
Megan Fox ruined her face with plastic surgery. She did?
I think she looks fucking great.
She didn't get she got fillers. I don't
She
think
got some
any,
fillers.
surgery.
Yeah,
she had a lot of work done.
I think
She got
she's
eye
doing
surgery
it
too, and
like
she's
the
ruining
best
her
way
eye
you
shape.
can do it.
She
What,
fucked up
with-
her eye shape though because she had hooded eyes and it was a pretty shape, and because she got older, I guess when hooded eyes get older, they'll like collapse. And so to get she got surgery for it to like fix them, but it ended up making her lose her trademark. So I didn't really like that piece of work she got done. And she got too many nose jobs in my opinion too. I think she was good after the first one. Honestly, her original nose was fine, but it's Hollywood.
Do you mean
They
this?
polish.
Looks a little bit like Monica from Friends here. What was her name?
Yeah,
Monica.
that's the filler. I think that's the filler. I think she could get rid of some of the filler, but I still think she looks good.
Before and after. Oh, right, because this is lips and a little bit of cheek, I guess.
It looks like cheek.
But you know what?
And
As
some
you
jaw.
age, this narrows out. Like this in here gets a little bit more like defined. You're losing like your baby fat or whatever. I don't know. She's still fucking hot. I mean, for me to criticize her looks, makes me look like a fucking jealous hoe.
But it's also like her trying so hard on her looks on top of it. You're like, you were already so gorgeous, and then you have a lot of money, and now you can do all this to it. So it's
that's true. And the pressure to continue looking really hot into your older.
You laying down right now. I love it.
Your areas for years.
My hips and my knees hurt so bad, so this feels really good.
I would love to stretch you out, Zia. Can I stretch you out?
Yes, will you please stretch? I need
Stretch out
stretching. Yes. Oh my god, that'd be great. I do not stretch enough.
Zia is bringing
horrible.
content house energy to this stream.
I have my. I should have brought my Pikachu.
Content house.
We're working on it right now. Yeah, we're looking at September or October. It's gonna be hard, kind of hard for summer, but
fall.
September out
or
east
October
is like doable.
I was literally about to send you and Anthony some potential weekends to look at. Because we sent Marshall and Lindsay a weekend and they have a fucking wedding. So I don't know. But it's either we're looking at Texas, Florida, or New Orleans. But everything's so up in the air right now.
New Orleans, the water bugs are awful.
Right.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I've
They're
never
awful.
been
I
to
hear.
Florida would be cool.
Florida is ideal.
Florida would be sweet.
Nice and tropical.
I'm the opposite. I was like, ooh, New Orleans, that sounds cool. Me and
But it's really like New Orleans. Yeah, it's fun there. There's more crackheads than there was years ago. Just like every
There's
place.
more crackheads everywhere. They've taken
they're
over.
all over.
That's what they gonna do. Patrick T, just because Anna seems bummed out. Oh, are you bummed out?
I'm tired. I'm stressed out. I'm not bummed out.
Oh no.
What are you stressed out about?
Oh, it's just there's my car. I tried fixing it. It won't start. But my boyfriend actually got home, which is why I left a few 20 minutes ago. So he's gonna look at it and see how to fix it. But then flying to Florida, gonna stay in Florida for 6 days. Then I come back and it's immediately Star Wars celebration. So I'm going from one con to another, one side of the country to another. So it's just a lot really, really quickly. And I'm not a planner, so I didn't plan anything out.
We'll have fun.
And you're also a hermit, so it's probably like just it's a lot of
have
travel.
to go around people.
Yeah. I understand.
That is a lot. Yeah. A lot of energy to expel.
Yeah.
We'll have fun. It'll be good.
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll get really drunk and fucked up with Chrissy. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Matthew Perkins, looking forward to Chrissy's Gunter review. Make sure to ask him if he's actually 5'1". Oh God. I mean, if someone super chats it, what can I do, right? Heartfelt. All right, I could have a heartfelt moment. All right, Russell Hall. I suspect one of Fat Nina's pictures may be why Skinny Nina lost the hygiene competition to that Star Wars girl. What?
Oh my God.
Oh, good Lord, you
what
guys.
are you even talking about?
Jadal Hefner did
right, the coochie contest.
Yeah, that one. That might be the reason. He's right, because I do have the before. I do have like Fat Nina shots on my Instagram. Actually, no, I don't.
I should get some fat photos of me from college.
No, because the Fat Nina Instagram photos are only on my the private one. That's in my past. So the new one is all the Skinny Nina. So I don't know. No, that wouldn't be it.
Charles Zam, I think I'm in love with Missy B.
Oh, don't be.
Ant's got some competition.
Ooh. Nesquik, does the MPreg billboard lower Calvin Klein a few ranks on your tier list, Brittany?
Ugh.
The pregnant man.
Tier list. Oh, for the fashion. Yes.
Okay.
It goes into the F tier for fat.
Venti, show us your cup. Look at this Starbucks legendary unicorn cup.
I love it.
Cute.
Oh my God, it goes with your whole vibe. No, I really want one.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good. Ned Hill, y'all would love Suzanne Vinkner on YouTube. Oh, yes. I've been looking into her.
I don't know her at all. Who is she?
I forget, but I liked her videos.
Okay.
Pat Maloney, Zia and Missy B could kick the tiz out of him.
I think he means shit.
Shit.
Yeah, let's do it, Missy. Who are we kicking the shit out of?
I don't know.
Someone. We'll do it.
Someone. Charles the Hammer, they took the body positivity way too far. It wasn't good for the little girls to see these stick models, but now we are celebrating obesity. I honestly don't think the stick model did very much damage. I don't know. I think
it did for me personally. It was pretty awful.
Really?
Yeah. I had a bad eating disorder, really bad. And
I had a bad eating disorder too, but it wasn't because of the stick models.
That was definitely part of it. I think that's just as unhealthy. Well, mine was definitely because of my dad too, but that did not help. It for sure, I don't think that's healthy either. Because most people don't
agree.
have hope of looking like that.
I don't think it's healthy either. But mine came from because I was a ballerina and I was was trying to my body was developing and I had huge boobs compared to the other girls and the ballet teacher.
What a problem to have, Nina.
The ballet teacher told me that my boobs were too big to be a ballerina. So I started to tape myself and start not eating so that I can lose weight. And it was a whole thing.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that is annoying. And I've had stuff like that too, stuff I wanted to do and I couldn't do because XYZ body part too big. Smaller people do better in sports or whatever. But then you see someone prevail with that same disadvantage. And then it's oh shit, I shouldn't have listened to them.
Exactly. You're like, fuck.
Totes. Red Sun Cloud. Ladies, what's the vibes? I would say the vibes on this pod, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's getting tats and vibing and going out to fucking bars and
getting a tat of a plastic bag on my forearm that'll be there forever. And I'm gay. I have a crop top. I pay too much in rent. I'm gay. Jay Bama fan. What day and time is the panel at MegaCon? Saturday at 6. And we have to have a powwow.
That's a pretty good looking couple on there too. That chick has a really hot body.
Oh,
and that guy is.
Yeah, Jay Bamfan, his wife is a bodybuilder.
Ooh,
wow,
shit.
They're both really good looking. Hello.
Bring your wife to MegaCon, please, in a bathing suit. Thank you. Sam, Anna looks and sounds like Brett Cooper. Oh, okay, I can see that a little. I think
What?
she's
that?
She's a new Daily Wire chick. I think.
Is she the chick that looks like Ben Shapiro?
I'm
looking her up right now.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't think she looks like Ben Shapiro. She's a brunette. She's cute.
I look like me, Sam.
Yeah.
Everyone else, maybe they look like me.
No,
Most
she
fun
does not look
all
like
roundtable podcast, unlike The View, which I suspect was created by the FSB to make American women crazy. I agree.
True.
J Bama, Anna's A1C levels are in the double digits. What is A1C?
It's probably some
Sugar?
cholesterol.
The car thing.
Maybe explain. The cut on the finger was an accident, but don't forget she put out a cigarette on his face right after. That was deliberate. What a
That's psycho.
crazy bitch. Ugh. JR, Isabella is awesome. She's gone now. Brother Grimm, I can see what you call this Simpcast. There's a lot of simps here. Patrick T, what a bunch of body shamers. Yep. We need more body shaming. Sam, Isabella troll game is on point. I love her. I will give her the message. Mark Wilkins, make a video on how to make homemade baby formula. Okay, I could. I'm not a mom, so I don't know if people will take me seriously. I'm not a birthing person. But maybe, yeah. But plot bot, is Luke Obi-Wan's son? Maybe though.
No.
Oh, fuck off.
He's a monster. What is you guys' favorite comic book? Ooh.
House of M.
Let's see. I like Halloween. But just because I own 4 and they're all from a fan. So, that's my body.
Oh, actually, you know what's cool? Okay, so I never read the comic books, but I do like the movie Watchmen, and that technically qualifies.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like Dr. Manhattan.
They show his dong a lot in that movie.
What?
That's why I
That's
watched
not
it.
why I like him. I liked him.
You know why I like
I want to watch. What
He's just a real ass dude.
The Watchmen.
Watchmen. It was in like
I hate that movie
whole
with a
penis?
burning passion.
You do? Why?
It's a terrible movie.
Most people dislike it. I'm one
His
of the
whole
few that
penis?
like it.
Or just
Yeah, you see
no,
it
his
like
whole penis, like a lot.
I was indifferent to it.
I enjoyed it. I just rewatched it again recently. I liked it much more than most people. Most people did not like it.
Yeah,
I was not aware that most people didn't like it.
I like Amazing Spider-Man. Well, it was like I think I've heard it's like a fucking masterpiece next to the Watchmen remake, which is like basically Antifa on HBO.
It's a
like
they
on
made a
HBO or
show. I didn't
Showtime?
watch it.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Wow. Okay, this Hickson sent this link in the chat, and it's like, of course, now that people know they can make their own baby formula, cue the mainstream propaganda.
Oh, here we
saying
go.
Why it's not safe to make your own baby formula? Really? Ask fucking old people in your life. Like, ask boomers, ask your grandparents. If odds are they were raised on homemade baby formula.
How the fuck do they think humans got to this point to make baby
Exactly.
formula?
Exactly.
Babies are pretty resilient. You'd be
Oh,
surprised.
the problem with it. Eat my ass. Lots, like generations of people were raised on this stuff.
Did you guys see that whole bullshit about the like the horse paste thing that has to do with abortions or whatever? Like, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like the mainstream media is trying to be like, yeah, like horse paste for abortion stuff. And then there's like, they were all against ivermectin because it was like
Like you take horse medicine.
Yeah.
It wasn't for horses. It was human ivermectin. God, I can't
it was
stand
human.
that.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking horse
No,
medicine.
it's so cute about
Yeah,
Riss.
that's what
like
they
not.
called it.
She went to we were renting one house to go snowboarding in. I think it was January. She was so cute. Like she brought her ivermectin because I think she had COVID. We're like, come over. Who gives a fuck? And she had like cute little like lamb. She had like lamb ivermectin because she's so small. Like it was just, like enough for a little lamb. And she's like, I thought it was so cute. Okay. Beerus. Hi, Brittany.
Ooh.
Wow, $20 to just say hi, Brittany.
Hi.
Simps in the chat. Simps in the chat. He's a monster. I'm so jelly of Pikachu right now. Yeah, he's sniffing your butt.
Hanging out on my butt.
He's like, Pika, Pika.
He's trying to take a peek at my butthole. Pikachu, you little perv.
Aw. Yeah, he's putting his. That's how you get pink eye, Pikachu. Watch out.
Yeah, be careful.
Chew in your butt.
Jar of mayo. Zia and Pikachu are giving me awful flashbacks to Strokemon.
Wait, what?
What is that? Is that like a porn parody or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
Probably.
Stroke month is what came up. Oh, it's porn.
Of course it is.
Do you think Ethan Ralph watched your reaction to watching his porn video, and that's why he said yes to coming on the show?
I sent it to him because he was like, I saw a tweet where he's like, I'm gonna talk shit. And I was like, I was like, do you mean SimpCast? Because, and then I explained like the extent to which I was like, look, I let people bring up what they want to bring up. I'm never going to say don't talk about any one subject or internet drama. And I was like, look, I sort of like made light of it. I made fun of your messy room. Like, here's a clip, here's the gist. Like, I have nothing to hide. Like, I'm not afraid of chatting with him because he and I are friendly. And he was like, oh, okay. Because I think he just is used to people coming after him. That's why he is defensive out the gate.
He blocked me on Twitter because I said to, well, I put him on blast because he was being mean to Lauren Southern and making fun of her complexion because he was saying that she's done too much plastic surgery. And I was like, dude, you're the last person that should be commenting on women's appearances. And I posted his own picture of his gunt, and then he blocked me.
Always some gross dude who was like, this girl, to like a pretty girl, is like, this girl's ugly. And you're like, yeah, okay.
Well, there was this one guy that was going on in that thread, and he kept every time he would respond, he would post the same two pictures of Lauren. One was like her head was slightly like this, so her bottom or her top lip looked thin. The other one was a side view. And I was like, Mo, that's not a comparison. Don't say that you got a nose job and lip injections. And I went on her Instagram, and I'm like, her lips look exactly the same. Like, you just got a photo where her head's tilted slightly like this, and then it's a side view.
And based on your makeup, your lips can look so different. Like, if you have liner on, they also have lip plumping, glosses that can like temporarily bump you up a little bit. So it's like makeup can make such a difference.
It also depends on your weight loss or weight gain. Like, look at in my case, I've never had any surgery, and I look completely different from Fat Nina. And also, like, with her specifically, he was comparing her like picture of her as a 17-year-old versus her picture now, and you fucking change, okay, when you go through like a lot.
Your
through
face
that
gets
time.
thinner. Yeah.
So
it's a whole, and also,
I
who
don't
gives
think
a shit
she had
if she?
I don't think. Yeah.
It was an unfair comparison either way,
it's
but
some dude
mostly
that
comes
has
with
like
guns.
an avatar as their profile picture and like a fake name and no followers. It's like, dude, you just have a hate boner for her. Just go jerk off and leave her alone.
Yeah, seriously. She got lip injections. It's her own fucking business. Who gives a shit? Weirdos.
Well, at least like stop fucking having an opinion if you've got a gunt. That's all I fucking have to say about it.
Yeah.
Russell Hall says, I went back and watched the Ethan Ralph video for research. I didn't see him eat poop, and I don't remember seeing his full dick. Are we sure it's tiny?
You didn't watch the right one then.
I watched it. I was really more focused on the clutter.
And like, is there really a right one?
Kind of.
I had to watch it. It was in the chat, and we had to do research for the stream purposes, and I cannot unsee the shit that I saw.
Literally.
I love talking about those dicks.
Let me just clarify, though. I don't want to see anyone naked. So
That's what I'm
and
saying. Neither do
not even good-looking people.
Not even Henry Cavill.
You know, I might have seen something.
What do you guys
No,
think of
you know what? I'd rather it be up to the imagination, and especially people I never wanted to see naked. I don't having to see it. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I saw
understand.
this. I don't know if this is real or not, but I think this is a good conversation for us to have. Hold on, let me pull this up.
People are like, I'm sorry, Anna. in the chat.
Okay, hold on. Taco
She did it
fries.
to herself, guys. She could have chosen not to watch Ethan Ralph's porn video. But
Does he do
she
porn,
watched
or
it.
did he just do it like for funsies one time?
It was he went to court over revenge porn.
Oh, okay.
It's presented.
I don't know what you guys think of
He
this.
can go to jail.
This is an OnlyFans related thing. So my girlfriend started OnlyFans 2 months ago, and after 1 month, she only had one follower, me. she was upset and I felt bad for her. I decided to create multiple accounts and subscribe to her so she would be happier and more encouraged to continue with her journey.
Why?
Recently, over the past few weeks, she has been messaging one of my accounts, which uses a very handsome male profile picture, and she has been hinting at meeting up with him. I don't know what to do right now. Do I tell her the truth about what I'm doing or continue pretending to be this guy to avoid upsetting her? She's mentioning being willing to fly out to meet this dude.
What?
I think her
And
heart
he's
would
so
be
worried
broken
about
if I told her.
her fucking feelings. Dude, get out, man. She's gonna cheat on you.
She's gonna bang the other guy. Like,
Oh,
what if
man,
the other
that's
guy
sad.
is you?
Well, let's also get to the point of how do you even get to the conversation of even visiting? So somebody was enabling the other side at some point. So who's
right.
the wrong here?
Right.
Well, people.
God damn, Zia.
Bless you.
That one wasn't me. I think that was Brittany. Yeah.
You have no
Bless you,
evidence.
Brittany.
I thought
Brittany
that was
started the
Zia
burping
burp.
trend.
My mistake. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I was so full of Wendy's and sparkly water. It was really rough there for a minute.
You know, people say "bless you" in Mexico when someone burps. It's
I
like a
like
sneeze.
that. Do I like that?
That's why I always
cute.
say "bless you" now whenever Brittany burps, or you.
You know what I would do if I were this guy? I would I would flirt with her in such a way, like increasingly like stuff that only she and her boyfriend would know, and then like let her figure it out that way. Like just
That'd be
start
pretty
dropping hints.
like secret
Because
hints.
you could turn this into foreplay.
You're better off ghosting. I feel like you're better off ghosting and then humiliating her. Like, I don't know. But then again, like I said, like who is in the wrong here? Who is enabling so far that
Her.
you're now having this conversation? Well, what that they now want to visit each other? It's like, well, what conversations were you having that you enabled this?
I
to this
feel like
point?
the entire thing is so bizarre. Like having a girlfriend that wants to open an OnlyFans and you're like, yeah, go for it. Let me support you with that. It's like, no, why are
Already
you supporting
twisted,
your girlfriend putting herself out on the fucking internet?
Zia,
That's
does
fucking
Nick subscribe to your OnlyFans?
No, but he doesn't care that I do one.
Do you
Well,
show
that's
him the
n-
content?
I feel like that's the most normal approach.
He mostly films the content unless it's something I do on my own.
Okay. Yeah. That
Yeah.
seems normal.
I mean, it works for us. It's fine. It just depends what kind of person you are. Some people aren't comfortable with that. Some people are. Depends what kind of relationship you're in, what kind of relationship you want to be in. We're not in an open marriage. For some reason, people think that. I don't know why, but
But you guys get something out of it, though. I think like he's getting something out of it when he records you. I think that sounds like a fun,
Maybe.
intimate, fun thing to do. You know?
Yeah, I have a good time with it.
Stress ball?
Wait, what is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's two different conversations. I'm trying to figure out what Brittany has.
Oh, this is Jamal Ginsburg.
Wait.
Is that a cute little cat?
He's so cute.
Yeah, he has a
Oh, he's
cute
so
butt.
cute. Look at his little tail.
Is he
I
a
want
rebel?
Jamal Ginsburg.
Is it smush? Oh my god.
And you can like pull the ears.
Oh, I want one.
Is that like a stress ball? Like,
Is it a stress ball for
Yeah.
your cat?
Well,
really
I had
cute.
another one, and what
Apple.
happened was it blew up on me on stream, and it looked like there was jizz everywhere. Like it was all over my clothes, my hair, everything. I had to get off stream and change, and everyone was laughing at it. So a few of my viewers, they kept buying me them over and over. So now I have multiple.
Oh shit!
they all want to see the jizz again. That's
A
why.
bunch of little cats.
True.
That's cute.
Okay. So my mom has like 10 cars. She only drives like 2 of them. And she's asking me about my truck. And so she got a Mercedes for $2,300, right?
Okay, that's a deal.
From her
What
like
year?
ex-boyfriend, because he was a realtor, like 2003, but it's in perfect condition. But so her ex-boyfriend, well, they were together at the time. He was a realtor, and so sometimes, you know, older couples that were selling their houses, moving into retirement homes, they're like, "Oh yeah, here's our like car. We just want to get rid of it." And he told my mom, he's like, "Oh yeah, isn't like Anna looking for a car? Like here's this like Mercedes that's like it's a really good car. It's reliable." And it's only $2,300. My mom bought it for herself, and she won't give it to me.
What?
Yeah,
She
and this is like this is
cars?
like a
She
year
like a
ago.
collector? She like
This
a
was a
car?
year ago, but my mom is messaging me now about my truck, and I'm just like, "Hey, yeah, mom, what? You know that Mercedes? Like, Next
What
time I'm coming up,
happened?
I'm just taking the keys and driving off, and she's like, ha 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 ha. No.
Oh my
Wow.
Does she like drive all these cars, or she likes to collect them?
No, she just has them. She's got 10 cars.
Can't she give you one? Not the
No.
Mercedes one?
And you know, my dad's like, oh, I need to buy a new car anyway. I'll give you mine. Like, that's the kind of person my dad is
Oh, your
versus my
dad.
mom.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm just like, really, mom?
Oh, Sandy, no.
But I'm just giving her
Wow.
hell right now.
I think I appreciate, I don't know, like just functioning cars, because growing up, like my dad was buddies with the mechanics. Like he was a landscaper, and then like he upgraded to like a Teamster job when I was in high school. But he was always friends with like the mechanics that worked down the block. He was always hanging out at the gas station. And so like growing up, me and my brother and sister, we all just drove cars that like people would leave at the gas station, or like that he would, you know, win in a bet or something. Like they were always like free or cheap cars, and like they always had so much fun character to them. Like the best car I drove was a 1986 white Cadillac.
Ooh.
And it was like driving a sofa. Like I felt like a middle-aged black man driving this car. Like you get in, and then it's like, and it says like car is leveling. This light would come on, and it was hilarious, because there was like nobody at school. That everyone had like late model, like a Jetta or a Golf, or like a BMW or something. And I was like, I'd roll up to school like it was like a pimp mobile.
Like a pimp mobile, yeah.
It was like driving a couch. It was like so floaty, and I loved that car. But I think the car I liked the most, when that one crapped out, I had like a 1995 red Jeep Cherokee. That was pretty cool.
Jeep Cherokee is a great car.
My auntie had Jeep Cherokees.
Like I
They
put
were
my
good.
college sticker on the back, and I was like, yeah, things are happening. It was a adorable time in my life.
No.
But yeah.
And then you drove
Good
it to the abortion rally.
I drove to the no, the car I have now used to belong to a priest. So it had like funeral parking passes in it, which I kept. Who knows when you need them. It had like a thing of holy water, which was empty because I checked, because I was gonna be like, get it on me. It has like a keep the Christ in Christmas sticker on the back, and I was like, I'm keeping that. I agree. So it's still like vibes like an old man car.
That car got us all the way to DC. It was a very comfy ride.
Oh, that was fun.
That was so fun. I love road trips.
They're great. They're very
They're
memorable.
so fun. Yeah.
Road
And that
They're fun.
one super fancy rest stop that we stopped in, could have lived there. That place was great. It had all this good food. It had these little shops with like homemade jams and nut butters and stuff. Like it was so cool. Yeah.
We bought that stuff. And then when me and Venti, when we're going to Austin, we stopped at Buc-ee's, which was like the greatest rest stop ever.
Ooh.
And it had the best brisket I've ever had in my life is from Buc-ee's. I was eating it with my hands, like my bare hands in the car.
Oh my god.
So
that
good.
sounds so good.
So fucking good.
What's the longest road trip you've ever taken, Chrissy? Like from what location to what
Me
location?
and Frank drove me to Ohio so that I could be on Laughs on Fox. That was like 8 or 9 hours, and he did all of that himself. Like I think the longest I drove was maybe to like Rhode Island when I was in college to do like visit my friend for like a New Year's party. Yeah, maybe that, or maybe to like, I mean, Jersey Shore always feels long, but probably the Ohio trip was the longest.
Oh, okay.
When we moved from LA to here, we took 9 days and drove from LA to New Jersey. It was fun. I had a fun drive. We stopped at hotels, but it was like COVID time, so we couldn't really do anything in the places we stopped. But we just, it sucked. We just ate. We just ate a bunch.
I drove from Canada to Mexico, so that was like
that's a far drive.
Yeah, that was far. That was the farthest.
Is this really true? Red vehicles have an upcharge for insurance, even if it's a used car?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they're more likely to get pulled over and in accidents.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Russell Hall, you need a car with bad suspension for a rally. I don't get it. My God, guys, we covered so many topics. We really, I think we did it. We did it, guys. We did great.
Yay!
Missy B, thank you for popping your SimpCast cherry with us tonight. Tell the good people where they can see you stream and where they can follow you.
Well, this was so much fun, and getting to meet everybody. I loved all of our conversations. It was such a good time. I'm on Twitch as Missy Be Good. B just Missy Be Good, not BE. And yeah, I play games, I work out. Zia and I sometimes will stream together. We have a good time.
We gotta do another one of those soon.
I know, dude. Did you get the new Nintendo Switch yet?
I have the Switch.
Sports?
No, I don't have the Wii Sports. I need to do that for my workout stream because I want to try it.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah,
is that
that's
the
what we
one
do.
with like the thingy? Because I just bought that.
That's the ring.
The Ring Fit.
Yeah, the Ring Fit.
So this one is like kind of like the Wii Sports, but for the Switch. It just came out like beginning of the month.
Ooh, I'm gonna get that. Okay, thanks.
It's
for
a lot
telling
of
me.
fun.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
sports though. Yes. Okay.
yeah,
great.
the bowling is back. Tennis. They have badminton. It's so much fun.
I
So
want
yeah,
it.
I do that. I do Sims. I do all like variety gaming, random shit. I'll play like old PC games from like the 90s and shit too.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I just hang out. I haven't streamed in a minute though, so this has been my first online appearance in a minute. So, but Chrissy, thank you so much for having me. I really loved it. This is so much fun. You have a good group of girls. I love it.
You're a natch. You fit right in. Thank you for coming. Zia Anderson.
Thank you so much for having me in my horrible state of lying down. I just noticed that my face is like a tomato. I don't know why it's so red, but it is. But thank you for having me. This is fun as usual. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, it's at Zia_Land. It's spelled XIA_LAND. On Twitch as well, Zia Land XIALAND. On Unqualified Experts on YouTube. Also Zia Land.
Great podcast.
It's so fun, and Chrissy's been on to do it. Missy, if I can coax you out to Jersey ever, I would love to have you on
want to
too.
do that so bad. I
That
really
would be
do.
awesome.
I
Okay,
do.
if
I
you're
would
ever
love
out-
to do it.
Maybe we can make a day of it. You can come out and we can go shop and stretch.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Stop, stretch.
Kristen,
We'll
you
do it
gotta
all.
come.
We'll do it all. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Do
And
not
subscribe.
come.
It's that fucking Holland Tunnel, girl. It's that fucking
I
Holland
know
Tunnel.
it sucks. And
Zia, do you have an infinity tattoo?
Yeah,
That's dope.
it's got a little Hawaiian tribal. I got it just before I left home.
I love
He like freehanded it on. It was really cool. And then he put it with the feather. It was this Hawaiian guy that tattooed me, Hawaiian and Chinese. But yeah, so I got that. Thank you. I like this tattoo.
It's beautiful.
Aloha.
Thank you. And subscribe to my OnlyFans. Zia Land there too.
Fuck you.
Anna, that Star Wars girl.
Hi, everyone. You can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, all as that Star Wars girl or that Star Wars girl 77 on Instagram. And I will be at MegaCon this weekend or this coming weekend in Orlando with Chrissy and Brittany. And at 6 p.m. on Saturday, we're going to be doing a SimpCast in real life. So come out and see us. And then
I'm
I'll be
so
at Star Wars Celebration the next weekend. So yeah.
Busy girl. Nina Infinity.
You can find me on my channel, Nina Infinity. As always, thank you for having me on, Chrissy. And
You're so
tomorrow
great.
I'll be on Midnight's Edge for Toxic Femme. And then Tuesday, Real BBC with Az, Gary, and Baller. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Last but not least, Brittler.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Muted. Ah!
So I was saying, listen, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna follow me on YouTube at Brittany Venti. You're gonna follow me on Instagram, Brittany Venti and Saturday Supermodel. And what you're also going to do, I don't think you have a choice in the matter, is follow and subscribe to Saturday Supermodel on YouTube.
Do it. You don't have a choice.
Now.
You must do it.
Do it.
Or you get the money gun. Yes, that's it. What else did it? Guys, check out tomorrow is Wet Spot, 7 p.m. Eastern on Compound Media. Yes. Of course, the Chrissie Mayr podcast, as you know. Check out my dates at chrissiemayr.com. Yes, we will see you at MegaCon this weekend in Orlando. Come find us. We don't know where we are, but we'll be
also,
there.
I forgot one more thing. So Nick Ricade is coming on my stream this week. I don't know what day yet. We're working it
Ooh.
out, but he's coming on my stream.
Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome. Yeah, and then
King.
we got Ethan Ralph Tuesday at 9 for the Gunt cast. I don't know what I'll call it. probably just a regular.
Don't call a
interview.
gunt cast
No,
if you want him to come on.
That's not good. That's not a compliment. All right. Thank you, Simps. Thank you for your comments and questions. The chat is the best. We appreciate you. We love you. Until next